Yeah, sorry. Hold up. Anil, relax. Not yet. I need to fix that one. Stream elements, right? Dude, I have to finish Guild War, but I also have to update this, man. Fuck, I gotta speedrun literally everything. Sign up. Stay tuned to Vic Chung, D Xander with 2 R's, Ace Trainer E7, I'm underscore 2 through the month of December to win thousands of skystones and private coaching. With the grand finals on at Tristan Wolf on Jan 10th, 2026. Alright, please tell me this message fully saves. If it doesn't, I am actually going to be so sad. Okay, perfect. That's all I needed. Alright, we got it. We got this shit down, boys. Alright, I gotta do notes. Sign... exclamation point, sign up on Twitch. Details in Discord. Announcements. I think that's the best I can do for YouTube. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta set up YouTube fucking chat commands, man. That's the tough part. Oh, man. Okay, let's see. I gotta do Guild War real quick, guys. Giovanni DM15. Yeah, you know what? This looks like a fine team to run. Let's just do that. Okay, cool. Yeah, there you go. There's your sign up. There's no direct sign up yet, guys, because this is kind of a last minute event. So you're going to have to wait for more information to come out, through most of December. Give me Zabellian. And then I'll take a Spirit Isoline. Bellion needs to be on Bastion of Perlucia. Perfect. This goes in the back. 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3. I think Senya Mort is what Geo ran. I'm just gonna copy his team, bro. If I die, I die. I'll just get my balls taken away by Derpy. All good, bro. 1, 2, 3. DPS Briar's probably fine here. Who cares? Xander is in it too? Yeah, so, I really wanted to bring in either Xander or one of the Brazilian streamers. And, Xander was just the first one to respond, so we locked him in.
Have led you to despair.
You guys are the goats? Honestly, dude, shout out to Smile Buddy, bro. This actually couldn't have happened without him. The entire pipeline actually went like this. Smile Buddy hit up Tristan first, because he knows Tristan does a lot of shit for the community. I wish the Briar went first, but you know, it is what it is.
Not bad for such a wretched
he actually hit up Tristan first, because Tristan runs the pods, right? So he wanted to know if Tristan could do something similar as far as putting together a tournament series. And Tristan is like, I don't know if I can do that, but I know 2 guys who can, because they're very experienced. Which is actually why one of those nights I had to end stream, because Divine is like, Valk, I need to talk to you. It's serious. You could probably take your time, but, yeah, you're gonna want to be here for this. I was like, bet. I was like, alright guys, I got work to do. And then I found out I'm organizing an entire tournament series. So that's how it came about.
You can't go back.
But yeah, this was all Tristan and Smile Buddy, man. I'm just doing the thing I always do with me, Divine.
Feel the melody. The beating of your heart is a
Smile Buddy is actually like fucking insane, man. I have to say, like I bag on Smilegate a lot. I will say he is kind of a crackhead when it comes to getting shit done. Like, don't get me wrong, right, guys? I'm super tight with the old GM or CMs, and I think it still really sucks. Turbo sucks what happened to them. But very specifically, I think considering what like what got left behind for Smile Buddy to do, I think he's actually insane for still being able to put shit together, if that makes any sense. Like, if you think about all the stuff he has to, like, manually approve for CZN, and, like, think about it, right? We had to send in, like, what, 12 different, like, missions for the missions, right? For CZN. And think about how often he needs to, like, manually approve things, right? He actually looks through all of them. I don't think he, like, sits through all the streams, but according to him, like, bro, every day he's sitting here with, like, 3 monitors, and he's watching, like, 6 streams per monitor, to make sure, like, he's on top of the content game. And, like, I was kind of dunking on him earlier, and, like, yo, I might have been doing him dirty. I apologize. I dunked on him before, but, like, yeah, there's, like, 400 people. He's actually trying to keep track of everything. It's crazy. Respect. I think the only thing we can all say, though, is, like, man, you could have picked a better name than Smile Buddy, bro. Like, what are we talking about? Like, a Smile Buddy? Okay, 1, 2, 3, this is good. I got this team down pat. I don't know if I can play this, Geo. Why did he play this team differently? I'm just gonna run it, like, as I would normally. Fuck it, man. Do this, do... B Dom, G Ross. Yeah, I kind of have to speed run this today, guys. I'm sorry. Oh shit, 15 minutes? I think it's barely enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's Setsuka. I swap this for Bird's Eye View. Where's my Bird's Eye? Which means I swap this for Symbol of Unity. Where's my Symbol of Unity, please? Thank you. Swap this for Symbol of Unity. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This just works, so it has to work here, right? Cool. Like, I don't know, man. Like, that's the only shit I can talk. Like, bro, like, Smile Buddy? Like, that name is not it, okay? But the work he puts in, that shit is real.
Above all, a sharpened spear is a cruel truth.
Shall we end this? This is my mission.
Let's see.
And your fate. You had your chance.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
There was no place for you to belong in this world.
Okay, we're chilling. Sit this. Oh god. Oh, that's a bit annoying.
Allow me.
22k, Setsuka shouldn't be able to land on my Luna.
Allow me to show you. Who's the king of these streets?
Time to end our
Guys, I have to say at this point, I really like this slow Luna. Ahoy, Daystar. This slow Luna, single-handedly, has just been so helpful in Guild War.
I will judge your sins. Let my guard trust me.
Hey, Daystar, did you see our announcement for the tourney? I'm assuming, like, in your position, right? Like, you could at least play for fun. But we finally secured our fourth content creator. We got Xander in. That was our 4th guy. I couldn't announce it before he confirmed with us his commitment to the participation. Right now, because we're still waiting for everybody, like, to, kind of make their own announcement. But right now, the 4 teams that are available is Vic, Ace Trainer, Tsu, and Xander. Oh, I got stripped here. That's a bit unlucky. I can just S3 then, it's fine.
There shall be no more agony.
Xander told me today. Oh, nice.
Merciful.
Blade Dragon.
Open the gates to paradise for the finale. An ensemble of grief and despair. A crack.
Those unworthy shall step aside.
Hit this first.
Do not forget your past transgressions.
That looks good. And then let's do this.
Penance with humility.
You built Luna like a tank? It's just a standard, Harsetti Luna. It's a village Luna. That's it.
Reach the depths of your heart.
Okay, this is an auto battle from here on out. Cool.
Death is not the end, but a fragment of the everlasting tide.
Flame. A crack.
Oh, whoa, that's his counterattack. Stop. Cease.
A lesson to be engraved upon your soul.
Actually, I don't think I ever have to click Soulburn against a BBK. It's kind of pointless.
Do not forget your past transgressions.
That was a misplay, but it's okay, because now we do this.
Serve your penance with humility.
Flame.
Oh my god. Oh, this is so nice.
Engraved upon your soul.
Outside of the Skystones, I think for a lot of, I don't know who this actually matters to. I think one of the biggest things you're actually competing for is if you end up on the team, you get some private coaching from guys like Ace Trainer or Vic.
Glory be with us.
Your Luna resisted 3 things in a row.
This shall be the final.
Well, she better. I built her that way. Okay, that's 2. That puts us ahead on the Guild War. And I feel okay now. Okay, let's see. Scales, Nurse, Ross. This is a Tetsu comp. It is not an Ace Trainer comp. I think bottom team, I'm gonna run the same damn thing. Scales, Ross, Nurse, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's get it. Almost looks like this is the way. But maybe it's actually this. Maybe I'm crazy. Or this? Hard to say, actually. Whatever. I mean, we're already winning the Guild War, right? Wait. Pause. What is this? I see. Just fucking run this. It's fine. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, run it. 1 year account looks funny.
For the sake of peace.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a good way to word it.
You still have time to submit. I shall bestow a benediction almighty. Stand in line, please. That's enough whining. Time to be born anew.
My mentor.
Is it time?
Damn, you fuck with Tetsu?
I
Shit.
command thee. Perish.
Tetsu at this point might as well be an OG in Veritas. Shit, man. What defense teams are you running? I'm not. I just have 3 random units in. Until we hit, like, top 100, I don't think I'm actually running a real defense team.
Shall we end this?
I think I have to hold this here.
Deliverance is inevitable. There was never a place for you to belong in this world.
I guess we can see how much damage this does.
Still standing.
It might hurt.
Let my guard down. I'm still standing. Trust judge your sins.
So the tourney is like a league. Not necessarily. A league is longer. A tourney is just a one-day thing.
A simple task.
It's like a league if you only think of the playoffs. How would you classify people who left and came back to the game? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? How would I classify them? Oh, like for the tourney? For the tourney, I wouldn't. Because I'm only organizing the tourney. I'm not a judge or an officiator or anything like that. And I don't do the rank checks. But if you're talking about like whether or not they would classify as a player that's under 1 year old, no, they wouldn't. Smilegate is running the final rank check and the account creation check. Well, although I will say though, I'm probably gonna tell them if they're close to a year, if they're like a year and a month or something, give them like 1 month worth of like a grace period, right?
I was careless. A crack.
Those unworthy shall step aside.
Yeah, like guys, I've been bent over backwards this week, organizing 1 day worth of tournament, and I'm already fucking tired. I'm not organizing a league, man. If somebody's gonna do a league, it's not me. Oh, I can't strip it. Oh, I even burned to strip it. Wait, I just missed my strip. Son of a bitch.
May the light guide us. I wish for a miracle.
Are you good? Yeah, I'm good. You can't really lose with this team. The free run needs to be on Abyssal Crown for me to lose with this.
Stench most foul. Serve your penance with humility.
A crack. Looks
Like my Ruel still has Spirit Lord protection. I'm chilling. Tourney link, please. I don't know if we have a link.
There shall be no more agony.
Let me see. Do we have a match arena page for this? Just fucking do this.
For hope that will shine through the
Here's your link for platform of choice. Yeah, you have this, and you have this. I'll put it on both. You have a stove post, Tristan's YouTube post. The way you would sign up for this, there's no link to sign up. You would have to follow one of the 4 creators and see what they announce as their tourney. Now they might have a sign up link for you, right? But that's up to them. Right? I know Ace Trainer is doing something. Here, I can tell you guys what I know already, right? So let me move this real quick. So Ace Trainer is going to be doing something around December 4th to December 6th. So I would follow, if you want to end up on the first team also, I was looking at Cadril getting his head shaved earlier, so as you guys can tell. I'm considering new hairstyles. Anyway, Ace Trainer is doing his tournament somewhere around here. I imagine Vic would probably announce his somewhere here. But basically, everybody is getting their tournaments in before Christmas. And there is 10,000 Skystones on the line for every single one of these. So Ace Trainer does a tournament, he's giving away 10k Skystones, and he's picking out his team, right? Vic is doing the same thing for him. And then Xander and Sue are probably going to be getting it done before Christmas. We're getting everything locked in before Christmas. So after, Christmas, you guys are spending Christmas to New Year's with your family, whatever, right? After that, they're going to start training. They're going to start doing private coaching. So if you guys want to end up on a team, make sure you are, followed to these guys before Christmas. Ace Trainer is getting his in real soon, so maybe he's trying to, get a head start in on the other guys and training his team members, earlier. It's going to be pretty hard to say. Everybody has, a different game plan going in, right? We're giving these guys, a month of a lead time for them to figure out whatever it is that they have to do. I don't know if we're going to get one every week, but we're going to at least try to make sure everybody has their own day, It might be Ace Trainer on a Saturday, Xander on a Sunday, But that's kind of the idea. This is if you guys were around back in the days for content creator battles, right? Shit. Let me find you guys what this used to look like. Can we partake? Yes. Yes, you participate in Ace Trainer, you didn't make it, fuck it, go next. Go play in Vix, right? You flunked out in Vix, go play in Suz, right? Maybe you're just in it for the Skystones. You don't even care about making it onto a team. But don't forget, guys, if you make it onto the team, you're guaranteed 2,500 Skystones. Guaranteed, okay? At least. CCB is so good. Yeah, so basically, Anil, what happened was, this is CCB now. Epic 7 content creator battles. Let's see. Holy shit, there's a playlist for this. Oh my god. We did this in 2024? I ain't gonna lie, boys. I kind of forgot. Holy shit. Yeah, so for those of you guys that are newer to the game, and you've never seen any of these, right? Holy fuck, why is this so low res? There we go. Okay, here. Yeah, this was 2024. So this was actually like almost a full 2 years ago, right? This was, yeah, I was on Motsito for 2024, and 2023 I think I was on Kana. Yeah, our team was CL, it was me, it was Motsito, and it was Chu. Let me see. This was the finals. Holy fuck. Let me see if I have one from like earlier. Full playlist. Final season 2, day 1. What was day 1 actually? The Kana incident? Let's not talk about the Kana incident. This is an auspicious occasion, okay? How many of these guys are still playing E7? That's a fucking question. I have no idea. Okay, I know Axe God is still playing. What is this about your account being under a year? What do you mean, what is this about your account being under a year? Like, each team is gonna have 4 members. It's the streamer, it's one Emperor rank player, a champion rank player, and a player that's less than 1 year old in terms of their account. That's it. Yeah, they did like silly little pre-shows and side shows like this. I don't know if we could do that. But basically, yeah, they did a lot of shows around this. We're just kind of letting everybody take the reins on their own thing, right? We got Xander this time running one of the teams. I count for Emp Peak. I don't know, Daystar. I think if they looked at your frames, you might get DQ, bro. Oh, man. Wait, are you not framed up? I swear to God I saw you, like, in one of the top 100 lists at the end of the season. Shit.
And Valky, any comments on the teams playing today?
Oh, shit, bro. I was casting this? What the hell?
Oh, it's not Rocket Punch? Interesting. I didn't catch it. I don't know if you
oh my
did.
god.
Damage coming out from the Bihu.
My silver low finally useful for once? Yo, Derp, you might not want to be ousting yourself like this, bro. People are gonna start calling you Trumpy for real, bro.
And then the interaction after the interaction goes
That's
back.
right.
Oh man, was this not my team? Like, no, Chaos was on the other team, right? This was Kana's team for 2024.
You take another 2 picks from your friend there.
Wow. Where was the team selection thing? Did they not show the team selection process? The team selection was really fucking cool. We did that in the Discord. So, shit, man. It was just the matches from the get-go. Damn. Okay, I see.
Players on the field. And
yeah, Jen is out. Emperor ranked 16th in the tournament. Win fast.
So don't count out my boy Jenna. But yes, Valk is right. With them losing the first draft match, we's got to step up big time.
We will see. Also from chat, I do want to see from...
Zio, most pick beat-om. Yeah, what a time that was, man. Most pre-ban, Lua Bellion. Yeah, it really was just a different era, dude. Genazad Prime.
Chat, like, who do you think's going to win?
I think this was the tournament where we lost to them, no?
Look at that.
If I remember correctly, The finals was us losing to Genizad. I got my ass cleaved open.
Mentioned at the start.
Let me see. Oh yeah, this was also this was the Spez tournament. Yeah, okay. For those who didn't know, Spez had a generational uprising. He got a buff that nobody played, right? And yo, shout out to my boy Derp for this. A day before the tournament, I was like, "Hey Derp, I'm going into this, and if I want to try to win, like it's probably too sweaty. What's something fun I could play?" And Derp was like, AB was playing Spez, like full nuke Spez on stream. Maybe try that, right? So he sent me the link. I was watching AB's like VOD, and then I looked at the speed tuning. I'm like, wait, I can do this.
I'll kill you.
And then a day later, this happened.
I think I know what's gonna happen here.
I didn't say first pick believe in him.
Which one do you go for?
Yeah.
Ooh.
No.
I played Spez for one day, and then everybody started playing Spez for the tournament. This was the fucking Spez incident.
It does do 22,000.
Oh, here we go once again. Specimen Sez. The light storm.
They really had to do my guy Cute Deska like that.
Go for the S2. Oh, the
my God,
gone. And the stun.
Yeah, shout outs to Derp and AB for making that one happen, dude.
Know what's gonna happen.
This is it.
Specimen Sez will be the hero of the day. Oh my God.
Only the strong survive.
Nah, I'd win. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, yeah, that was a fucking time. Like, it was one of the last times we had one of those. But yeah, it basically, the first 2 day happened and everybody started playing Spez.
Our draft mode games to take home their win.
Wait, I was casting. If I was casting, when the fuck did I play? Was I day 2? Is that what happened? Who was on the broadcast for this?
For now. Oh, double.
Oh, yes. Okay, this was us.
Back in a big way.
Crying leader.
Yeah, that's our boy CL, crying leader.
Another follow-up. That's bad. Exactly what we don't want. Pushing ourselves up as well.
Holy sacrifice out already.
Mr. Pong. Yeah, there were some all-time classic names, man. Hui was there. I think Hui's still around on YouTube. Yeah, bro, our boy CL got robbed here. It was sad.
Abigail.
The burn here, guaranteed.
Ayak was my teammate from the year prior.
Ooh,
Oh man, wait, I have to see this. I was playing first pick Stenny still? Dude, that's how old this was?
Quick games, quick outs. Okay, here we go. Round number 1.
Okay, I actually need to see this match.
From Team
Yeah, so this is the stuff like you be participating in, by the way.
With the B-bands, of course, which Valiant band, and there's actually a Tywin plus this band.
AU Fiend had ult on strip. Well, if she missed, then Kron, because it was draft mode, right? Kron with counterattack was gonna hit back. And if AU Fiend, very likely to get one-shotted there at half HP.
In yesterday's battles as well, and I think, you know, some of that comes through.
2024, man, we've been doing this a damn long time.
People becoming a lot.
Holy fuck.
Navy Captain Landy, I think that's led to her.
What the fuck was I doing at the time for me to first pick Stenny? How did this draft work? What needs to happen for first pick Stenny to still be a thing? That's insane.
Gone up more recently. I think we might be seeing more of her. I would assume she's going to be picked in this game as well, most likely, but maybe later in the draft because she has some more counters like MO10 and.
This Stenny Destina Payrameta Bedge.
Instantly pick her.
Oh my god.
Open now, like
2024. This was right before Navy Captain Landy came out.
Everything else.
Because I remember the moment Navy Captain Landy came out, but like no, there was a Fiend. Stenny was not playable into Landy Fiend. No, I remember the moment Landy Fiend came out, Stenny was just like, I want to play with the other toys now.
I mean, is a really nice character to have. Again.
Briar was too. Yeah, okay. If you guys didn't know at the time, I guess you're right. Like, I mean, I 100% trust Derp's read on the meta. Derp's never been wrong on a meta read before, but like, Hold up, not chat. If you guys see on the bottom, I pre-banned Briar Witch Iceria. That has to have... What the fuck caused me to pre-ban Briar Witch? Am I just that much of a Destina player? I don't fucking remember. There was a comp where Steny Lua worked. Oh, yeah, you're right. I did not play Steny, and then you were like, just play Steny Lua. You're right, you're right.
And we already see Valky stacking up the souls. We've seen a lot of drafts where if Steny gets to burn...
That has to be the meta. I remember that was the only meta where I willingly picked AOL. Because LRK was actually a real unit. But you cannot pick him early because he would die to Angel of Light every single time. He's not strong enough to one-shot any of these characters. And the moment he goes Angel of Light, just clicks S3, you lose every single buff, it's GG.
A couple times, you just lose a unit straight out of the gate.
Yeah, it essentially makes it so that Spectre Tenebria can't just go, like, all gas, no breaks from turn 1, where she can just start soul burning and going crazy, because if this Moon Bunny's on board, you just are like, well, I guess I can only take one.
Oh my god, that was such a different time.
But having the Lua here means it could theoretically...
Oh yeah, because this was Big Boss meta, I remember. Yeah, because we learned everything from our GOAT Big Boss in Asia server. We just crawled his logs and looked at what he played, and learned all the matchup crawling Big Boss logs. I remember this. When AOL was broken, she was not broken. She was a terrible unit. She just worked specifically versus Last Rider Crow here.
See something crazy like an Elvira come out of Valkyrie's side to possibly deal with it, +1? I'm not sure.
That could be a nice count. Ooh, Rimuru picked up quite early.
So,
yeah, I was kind of confused about that one.
Effect resist? Rimuru possibly? Because they
the real broken was Destina. She was in every game. I guess that's why I banned the Briar.
Maybe it just doesn't get...
He banned the Destina. So he has to be pretty familiar with the way I played. I barely remember this meta. Because I'm always like locked in on the next one, you know? Holy shit, maybe I am getting old.
And put to rest all of Q-Deska's plans, and the Amelia comes out.
Yeah, do you see this? Oh my god, bro, it's triple support plus a hyper carry. That's been my playstyle ever. Like, oh god.
This is the tech.
Oh wait, sorry. Let me move my cam.
I believe AB on the ladder has been doing this. You go a full damage, insanely huge damage Specimen Sez with the
I guess I go here.
You do so much damage on your skill 3 that you can just instantly one-tap characters. Because he does have a bunch of defense pen built in, and with the evasion, now you can go less defenses and you can still survive a hit.
Yeah, cause you just lock him down with debuffs, and then the Amelia cycles one of your carries. This draft looks wild. I'm fairly confident, even for its time, this draft was really out of pocket. Like, for this time period, with a Euphine and Navy Captain Landy in the game, this was some wild-ass shit. Like, only a small sect of, like, Legend players really knew what this was about. Because I'm pretty sure Dirk, like, coached me a bit through this, and we had to crawl through, like, a lot of Big Boss's logs to, like, oh yeah, like, Angel with Book into LRK, like, they can't really do anything to you. Yeah, like, it doesn't reflect ladder. Like, this is for a tournament. Like, you had to tech around people. Especially when the other guy's first pick was Bunny LRK, man. Like, what are we talking about? It ended up being 310 AOL for that season. Okay, that sounds like some nasty ass shit. We banned the B-Dom? What was I thinking? What the fuck?
Certainly pop off. You can get that.
I feel like, okay, out of principle of playing Amelia, how did I not think to ban the... I guess we were just that confident he was letting Sez through. Also, he told me this later, by the way. So, what happened was, if you see him glance off to the side, he was actually checking his second monitor, because he had my Discord opened up. He had the stat catalog open, and he was like, yeah, so I was looking at your stats, and I was like, yeah, your Spez is lifesteal. Like, yeah, I'm not afraid of it. So I let the Spez through.
Out of the ML crowd, but probably he's going to get reset and debuffed so hard that it won't matter.
Let's see how this goes.
Maybe Spez. Yeah.
Yeah, this was January of 2024, guys. This was like a year and a half ago, or like almost 2 years ago at this point.
Stuns are going to be crucial for Valky.
This looks like Spez kills 4 anyway.
It's a Wind Rider on this Specimen Says. He's not using an evasion artifact.
So he's here to blow something up. He's here to do damage.
Oh, this is the 280 Amelia. I remember this now. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's a 280 Amelia.
Yeah, the barrier set plus immunity actually does make it so that Lou's really not able to do all that much. Does this even strip anything? Oh man, the Rimuru, he's still sitting pretty, doesn't care.
Just like you predicted, that's a full ER Rimuru. He is sitting with his barrier comfy.
So at this point, right, the thought process is the Rimuru is full ER because the Angel of Light is high speed, like only about 100 effectiveness. So if the Rimuru resists, right, because Taiwanese players in a way play a lot like Japan players. They play very ER heavy. So in my mind, if the Rimuru has 200 ER, we can one-shot him. Right? The Senya is double debuff, like this is not a threat. The AU Fiend, well, let's just hope she doesn't Elbrus, right? That's the thought process here.
I'm not really sure if this Specimen Says can actually do it, but
here's the
hey,
pull.
let's find out.
It's 200 ER on the Rimuru, like how tanky can he be, bro?
Immediately.
It does do 22,000
Oh!
kills, one hit.
Now, this is the important thing, right? The kill guarantees the reset, so we've only got a couple more seconds till we see him pull off the same shenanigans, right?
Yeah, so we got the reset, right? And now I'm like, okay, this is the dangerous part. Cause, okay, now we get our AOL thing. We're good.
Still having now the skill node.
I need to not eat an attack down. Perfect. Like, somehow we resisted. He hit and we resisted. At this point, Specimen Says has 50% evasion. He hit and we resisted. Keep that in mind.
Safe, honestly, because this Senya's not gonna be able to do
I really wanted to push her back. Cause I don't want him to land a random provoke on me with Senya.
Debuffs, we've got the Amelia to cling in and cleanse us through them.
Yeah, I was like, fuck it, maybe we're fine.
Long enough to get the rest of these shenanigans underway.
Let me also say this, before anyone at home starts looking at their Specimen Says doing, saying, I want to do the exact same thing, it requires insane...
I missed defense break on the Yuffie.
...to be able to build this Specimen Says.
Okay, I want to correct the point Jenna makes here. You would assume the gear is insane here, but the stat line was really just like 4,500 attack and like 330 crit damage. That was it. The build by itself was like only like maybe 88 equipment score average. My destruction set gear at this point in time was really shitty. And this was like one of my 2 destruction set gears, okay? You do not need very good gear to do this kind of damage. Specifically because my opponent was an ER player. If every unit needs to build like 180 points of ER, they just can't be that tanky.
Try this at home. Yeah.
So what you're saying is I should get on it right away.
It's a shit-ass arena attack main boot. That's exactly what it was, man. That shit was like 80 gears equipment score.
What you're saying is that I should put my best gear on this guy.
Yeah, I was hoping it didn't happen, but thankfully Amelia was slower, so I was like, okay, never mind. Tuning-wise, we're okay.
Slide the attack slider up, right? That's all I need.
I'm like, okay, we gotta get rid of the Yuffie, because I missed defense break, but it is what it is.
I don't think I'm
With
about to say I
nothing
know.
else on?
Like, once you get one, right, the rest just kind of come.
Crowd does not seem to be on Aureus. I believe he was on...
I'm like, okay, can we get a D-break somewhere, anywhere, please? Maybe we burn for the silence here? Yep.
It is making it
there we go.
for him to one-shot everyone on the left side.
Still, I feel like I'm watching a horror movie. Like random people are just being grabbed out of the shadows one at a time from
Yeah,
this
whenever
Specimen
they
Sez.
are isolated, they oftentimes disappear in a scary
right.
movie.
It's just like that, yeah, one by one. Like,
Now, guys, keep in mind, Divine casted this, and he made this so much more fun. Divine's casting the next one thing we're doing, too. Divine's gonna be casting, I don't know about the individual tournaments.
They can't get us if we split up. Everybody, to the wins!
everyone split up gang and hey,
But yeah, me and Divine are gonna be there for the finals for this, absolutely. Yeah, bro. Like, how much to the LRK? 25,000. Like, I feel like if you guys made a LRK nowadays, he would have way more than 25,000 HP, right? It's just an ER player. His units tend to not be very tanky. We scouted our matchups and we played correctly, you know?
It didn't matter. The buff didn't really matter then, right?
Listen, it allowed people to feel confident to build this way, right? The increase in evasion is still an increase in defense, just in a more gambly type of way, right? You could even think of him as a tank, because he's gonna take as much damage. He just, you know, has to dodge. He's a tank with extra steps.
I like Jenna until he started having a shitty ass. Here's the thing. Here's the difference, right? So, like, I have a day job and I have a fallback job. So if streaming doesn't work out, I have something else to be able to do, right? I always, like, here's the thing. I always make content with Jenna, and I'm gonna be very honest, right? I don't always get super well along with him, but I always respected him because he had to do what he needed to do in order to, like, you know, pay the bills, pay rent, and all that shit, right? He needed to stream 14 hours a fucking day. If you stream at RTA for 14 hours a day, bro, I would have a shitty attitude too. I would yell at every fucking person in chat. Like, think about that. If the only way, right, the easiest way you could make money was play 14 hours of RTA a day, you'd yell at people too. You bitch about everything too. Like, it was perfectly, at least for me, right? It was perfectly understandable.
Oh, on top of that, decreased defense.
Now, to clarify things, now it doesn't make me like the guy anymore, but at least I can respect the hustle, right? Like that just, it is what it is, right? It's a part of being an adult.
Like,
Yeah, because it was only the.
Look at me.
So here's Senya alone, feeling low.
I mean, I knew exactly what was gonna happen when you said you stream 14 hours, Joe. Because I've seen that at least 3 instances before you. I know how that pipeline works.
And 4 kills. Looking
defense
like
broken, and keep in mind, you get the Wind Rider damage boost. It's an insane amount of free damage.
My
Where did they go? I wonder who the MVP of that match was.
So yeah, that was the Spez tournament. Basically, after that, everybody was like, "Yeah, we're playing Spez, bro." That Spez ended up being the fucking goat of that tournament.
5,000.
You should replace the number.
My poor guy Deska, man. He really looked. He did his scouting correctly. He had my Discord open. He saw the stats and he was like, "Yeah, no, I could handle the Spez." No, it was on a new build. We changed everything up overnight. Everything cool, by the way, I've ever done in a tournament was like a decision we made overnight. Like the night before, oh, let's Spez cleave him. Oh, let's Zeo cleave him. Right? Like back when I played Zeo as both an opener and a damage unit. I only play 10 hours a day. It cuts into my hub time. Dude, Tristan, where the fuck are you coming up with these?
I told him a long time ago.
Anyway, yeah, is there anything else I'm missing for the tournament? But basically, all the info is out there, right? So if you guys want to make sure you are in my spot, playing in one of these tournaments, being casted by Divine, you know, being on a slightly bigger stage, winning a fuck ton of Skystones in the process, hey, make sure you're followed to Tristan for the grand finals. And if you want to play in one of these, sign up to Vic, Sue, Ace Trainer, and Xander. Those are the 4 teams that we're doing. This is going to be the prototyping event, and if this goes well, we'll try to do it up the next time. All right, now we don't have a page yet, but just make sure you guys are followed to those 4 guys. If you're on YouTube, go into the Discord. I will have like the link for these guys, but on Twitch, there you go. Just follow their @signs. Copy that into your link, and just make sure you have those 4 guys followed and see where their own tournament is.
If he's chosen next time, he might have to be post-ban.
Well, that's the interesting thing, right? Qdeska now has 2 options before him, right? He either has an answer to the plan.
Is this official or a fan tourney? Tristan, is this an official tourney or is it a fan tourney? I think it's more of a fan tourney than it is official. But Smilegate did say they'll come in and give us 120,000 Skystones to give away.
Answer to deal with it, or he said,
yeah, it's an officially supported fan tourney.
Oh, I'm never.
Yeah, I wish we could get assets and shit like this and get a team to help us run the stream, but you know, it is what it is. Like, I mean, Smilegate's E7 budget's pretty tight, man. Like, what I'm due.
Pick a Specimen Sez that's slow and not super tanky into an aggressive team.
Yeah, so that was the Spez tournament, guys. G Clef casting. No. Well, okay, if you're talking about the thing we were watching, yeah, that's official. But if you're talking about the one that we're running, that would be a fan tourney, right? Like, context matters. Are we good? Do we win this? I think I won, right? Yeah, it was tied right as I did my attacks. Cool. We're chilling. Yeah, you're not getting a frame or a skin choice for winning or anything like that. But if you participate, you're probably, I would say the most a person can win from the tournament is probably like closer to 15, 20,000 skystones, depending on like what your participation level is and if you participate in chat when you're not playing. I think you can win a lot of skystones from this. But if you win, yeah, that's just straight up 10k skystones into your account. Yeah, like we're trying, man. We're trying. Valky is our... No. I'm just helping. I'm just helping out. Full disclosure, right? This was not my idea. This is like... I would say... I'll take like 5% credit of this happening. This is like 90% like Tristan Wolf and Smile Buddy, which is like the new head CM. That's all them, bro. That's all them. I'm just here to help, right? I just happen to be the guy that organizes the most amount of tournament. Say me from Cleve Mercedes. Yeah, so there you guys go. That's the event, okay? And then yeah, there's no direct ways or direct links to get involved yet, but you know, follow all the content creators with their own teams. And they're all going to run their own event where they choose their teams and also in the process give out 10,000 skystones each. Could you win a game with Young Senya in honor of a rerun? I did that for Guild War. Smile Buddy said I was recognized and well-liked member of the creator community, and my brain went heh. Smile Buddy is a really nice person. He works pretty fucking hard. That guy's kind of a crackhead. SB is the real hero. I wonder if there's a Korean slang for the word SB. You definitely can't call a Chinese person SB. So if you ever wanted to just like piss off a Chinese player in anything, just call them an SB. It's basically the Chinese slang for dumb fuck.
Facts aren't what's important. What matters is what we perceive.
That's an all-time classic. Every time I see Chinese players in League of Legends and I want to shit on them randomly, I just randomly pop an SB at them. And then they hit me with a question mark, and I act like nothing happened. I always dreamed of having a bomb or... Oh my god, my guy wrote me a whole fucking, like, love letter. Debuff-based team to play PvP in this game. Gons, how many is... I'm focusing on PvP side of the game. You could do that. There's been metas where bomb and burn teams are pretty playable. You're the one guiding me in this tourney. I'm not. You gotta pick one of the 4 actual participating creators. Do you know if a bomb-based debuff team is possible? What kind of debuff slow teams I can work towards?
Or mankind's savior.
Just play Caesarea. Just play Dark Shuri. Just play Captain Flyan. Like those have been working teams that people have been doing. Like there are blueprints for this out there. On RTA guys that came out 3 years ago. Out of all things you could be asking for, that is one of the easiest resources to find for content online. Like, there are YouTube videos 3 years ago that would be relevant today in accomplishing that. You are not describing anything new or needs a new video on. Does that make sense? Like, the stuff you would do with those characters... 3 years ago, even with like old Pirate Captain Flan, old Caesarea, you do the same thing with, because you play Zeo Rand. Zeo just got buffed, Rand just got buffed, and now you have Dark Shuri, which makes it even easier. You got this. P Flan was getting buffed to the point of being good standalone DPS. Good times bricked. P Flan was a really good standalone DPS until that one kid really bitched about it on Stove, and now she's a really good aggro unit, especially when you play a lot of Zeo. So you know, it's just P Flan's just a good unit nowadays. C Sarah is pretty decent too after the EE. But I think the biggest boon to playing like Bomb Cleave is just like Zeo Ran getting buffed and Dark Shuri being a real thing. Zeo Ran is pretty fucking real. Man, it could have been better. I mean, always, right? I think things could always be better. Though that one kid, wait, Tristan, which one kid are you talking about? Are you talking about? I feel like everybody has a different idea of who that one kid is. Where was that guy for APOC? And you mean Hez? Hez quit the game like for a year and a half now, I think.
Shall we go?
The P Flan nerf guy? Oh. You know what's really crazy?
Don't put all your faith in me.
He tried to use me as a reference and my guys as a way to justify P Flan being a aggro combination unit.
I'll take down anyone who interferes with me.
I've always said P Flan was a standard unit. I don't know where he got that from. So, you know, of course, me being me, I had to go on Reddit real quick and take a fat steamy one on him. Come on, man, Joe, you know the rules. Don't name people, especially if we're clowning on them. Come on, don't do that. Don't be naming people. You can clown on people here. You can reference them. Don't actually be name dropping people. All right. To be fair, I'm just trying to keep things like as civil as possible. That kid did change his name though.
This is only a temporary alliance.
That's why you get a warning from Twitch. Yeah, like at the end of the day, guys, like E7 is a very fun-loving community. Even if we're clowning on somebody, it's not that serious. Like, don't be name dropping people. Don't go look for them. Right? This is like, it's like basic internet etiquette. Okay? Where's my P-Flan Cleave guides? There's been P-Flan Cleave guides on YouTube for years. What do you mean? I literally just told you. There's guides 3 years ago that's relevant today. That just makes it even easier. That's why you get warnings from Twitch? Is that how that goes? Sorry? No, you don't have to apologize. You're chilling. You don't have to apologize. You're good. Just, I'm telling you, right? Especially think about it like this. As a content creator, if even 1% of people who watch me, is one of those stupid ass dickheads that's gonna hunt people down, right? Like, cause their life is just so fucking sorry ass, they got nothing going on for them, they're fucking unemployed, and they need to hunt people down just to make fun of them to feel better about themselves. I've pretty much done somebody dirty, even if they might have deserved it, right? I try to make sure I never do that, right? We clown on plenty of people, like 1176 and a certain 5-finger character, but I will never fully name them, right? You'll always know who I'm referencing, because E7's a big community, and a community needs their lol cows, right? But never fully name them so people can, like, hunt them down and, like, you know, potentially DM them something unsavory. Right? Like, you can always make fun of me in my chat, and you can clown on people and clown on the lol cows, but we're never gonna fully name them. If you know, you know, the one car type guy. Wait, you're talking about car 6? Yeah, I know that guy, bro. That guy was fucking fast. He could have played Cleave all these years. All he did was spam make Chloe, man. Yeah, fuck that guy. No, bro? Oh shit, did I just AoE somebody? No, we're talking about 1176. Diss track? Car guy. Oh, Oh, the diss track car guy. Of course. Yeah, the diss track car guy. I thought you were talking about Cars 6, man. Remember the guy, the streamer who was like a stick figure who dressed up like Landy? Yeah, what a fucking loser, man. What a fucking figure streamer. What a dipshit. Yeah, that guy hurt your feelings? I can't believe him, Tristan. Also, any stats you guys want to see? Alright, here. This was kind of our MVP in Guild War today. S. Celine. Wow, bro, somehow I figured. I got you. My first stream in here, you had a guy ask to see a stick guy leg, and you flamed them. Okay, Joe, real talk. Are you just using the word flame because you couldn't think of a better word, or do you actually think that was me flaming somebody? Let me put it this way. I'm a League of Legends player. If I flame somebody, you know I flamed them. And I would delete VODs after. That's just me doing a bit where I yell at somebody. That's not even close to me flaming someone. The Landy stick figure guy was chilled. The RB stick figure guy was a real dickhead, bro. No, I agree. That guy was so out of pocket. Off to grab food. Mobile mode engaged. 07, brother. So yeah, guys. Look, guys. I might play a bit of Racing Cigarette today. But I'm mainly just here to talk about the tournament and telling you guys should follow Xander, you should follow Tsu, Ace Trainer, and Vic Chung. Them's are the boys for this year's tournament. If we end up doing well on this one, by the way, guys, I think, Tristan, realistically, when do you think the next season we could do is? We could try to, like, get more content creators, right? The problem with getting more people is always going to be, like, bro, it was hard enough here finding 4 players of similar skill level, right? Again, I'm not gonna name any names, right? But we had to find 4 people who were all around, like, within a 300 rank span. And they had to be cool enough within the community that we're like, hey guys, this is a community event. This is about, like, bringing together the community. We hope you guys, like, talk to each other, have some banters back and forth. And, I need to think about my words very carefully here, okay? Because I'm punching up here. We specifically didn't invite some people who tend to get into beef with other people in the community. I'm not gonna say who it is. You guys name people in chat. I'm not confirming anything, okay? That's pretty much it. Like, it's Tristan's event, right? So it's, we're only keeping people who are actually really chill in the community in here. Oh, you're talking about me? Yeah, get called out, kid. Yeah, like, so you know, that's all I'm gonna say, right? It was people who are generally known to be super friendly, super inclusive. So we're bringing everybody together. Yeah, make sure you follow and check those guys out. And, yeah. It's going to be a pretty good time. We're trying to do, yeah, so it's going to be 4 different events throughout December, and then January 10th is going to be the big final day. Speaking of which, let me go pee real quick, guys. After I come back, I'm down to run some RTA today, and then, I don't know, maybe do a CZN run if we have time. I don't have a whole lot of time this week, so... might just be a bit of a shorter stream, but we'll play some RTA when I get back, okay? I'll be back in a minute. If you guys have any stat lines you want to see, leave it in chat. I'll show everything when I come back. Cool. All right. Hope there's more large-scale CC stuff, because those are fun to watch. Yeah, that's what we're hoping to do. We're hoping to use this event as like a proof of concept to prove to Smilegate we can run big events, and then afterwards, if we keep it a seasonal thing, because guys, you guys can tell, I've been streaming later and my hours are shorter this week. This shit takes a toll on me, okay? It's organizing this shit is hard. So, you know, it's fucking hard. I need to farm 400k points for the UMA event. Yeah, but you can use the double energy thing, so you got it. Appreciate you guys. No. It's bro, it's mostly Tristan and Smile Buddy. Make sure you show them a lot of love. If you're gonna run a turn 2 race car cigarette, what kind of stat spread would you give her? I showed this on stream yesterday. But I would make sure you're faster than your rank's average Nurse Yulha. Put on immunity so you're buff stacking and you can just run it. Yeah, like, I can tell you guys for a fact, if the E7 community has not been, like, this engaging and just in general an awesome place to be, like, we would have been out years ago. Any chatters here play GFL 2? Hey, Jeremy, I actually have an email in my inbox right now that's asking me to do a GFL 2 sponsored stream. Is it a good enough game or an interesting enough game that I should play? I saw it, I'm like, I don't usually take gaming sponsorships. That's just not like... Like, I only take sponsorships for things that one, I actually use or play, and two, that, like, I try to avoid sponsorships for games, specifically. It's a good-looking game. Isn't GFL 2 the game that specifically, like, they patented the way they code, like, their asses, or, like, the way stockings are like, rendered in that game or some shit? Isn't it, like, pretty nutty? Like, I might be there to, like, goon for a stream, but, like, I take that kind of thing decently seriously. Like, is it worth doing, like, a stream on? They had a patent for stocking rendering.
Come on, impress me.
They might just be the fucking goats. They might be the fucking goats. Holy. Ah, Zio. Do I take Zio here? No Freeran, no Ahmed. No Scales. What's the OP characters here? No, none of these two. Boss is here. He's gonna go Maid Empyrean, right?
Are you going to provide some entertainment?
Do you prefer Goblet on Cigarette over her new Limited? You can watch my streams from yesterday. We tested pretty much a whole win streak with it. I think it's pretty fake. I think it's really shit. Like, as much as I want to like it because it sounds funny and it sounds really greedy, it's a non-factor in most of the games you're going to play with her.
Open the gates to paradise.
Anyone want to help a brother out reducing the Centauresi? I can't even tell if that's an actual character name or if there's a centaur that, and you're just, you know, you're calling Centaurusi, like fucking, like you're just adding Usi to the name, you know? 1, 2, 3, Bellion. The fuck do I go here? Let's just go Cigarette +1 then.
I'll set the pace.
Oh, this is so fucking awk. Let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Imperium makes it actually really hard to play here. The Bellion 2. Just take this. Fuck it.
To despair.
I'll force ban this.
Shall we end this?
We're gonna force ban this. What do you think the next limited is gonna be for Christmas? I mean, they already showed it. It's limited DN. Oh, okay. Wait, so in GFL 2, they gave all the characters actual, like, names now, right? Is that what it is?
Fortune will favor us.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, just give me the Briar Witch, man. Like, what are we talking about? What are we doing? ban this. The problem here is this is really fucking annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4. Strays goes last. I have to land the fear on Ruel then.
Witness the power of the chosen
one. Let's see.
Afraid, sinner.
Do you know why Kayron uses his AoE basic attack with Sigrid S2? What is the wording on Kayron's attack? Does it not literally say, like, if he uses it off turn, it goes crazy? Effect resistance by 100%. I might be fucking cooked here, guys. I might be fucking cooked here. Wait, what the hell?
Aren't we?
How did I not kill one on 22k at Effect Resistance Frenzy? What in the fuck? Really? 23k, 25k? Maybe this is like a tank one. I've noticed Spirit Eye does her enhanced S1 as well. Spirit Eye shouldn't, but I could see Kayron doing it.
Don't blame me if you get hurt.
What is the optimal turn order here? Spelling all debuffs, 100% chance to target for 2 turns. Problem here is, I don't think I have a winning play in resistance friend. Never mind.
I shall present you with a chilling chaos.
Oh god, I'm getting roped too. If it was not triggered by a dual attack and caster has a buff. Yeah, I mean, that pretty much fits the bill, right? That's literally everything you're looking for. Is it not? It's gonna revive the boss fully. Ross goes. What does he do here? I don't think Bellion does anything for him at 57%. But even reviving the boss isn't that useful for him. Right? I mean, I guess you do it for the full HP bar. I lose the Renok turn. That's kind of annoying. But this should hit. And if I fear both the boss and the Ross and his sticks, I think we can actually just win from this spot.
You dare defy me?
All right, let's all in this guy first.
I'm still standing.
You should never back down.
Let my guard down.
The time has come to blight the world with horror.
Okay, this is really like, the rest of this game, by the way, is completely up to the fear RNG. 1, 2, 3, 4. Said this. One more turn. Paralyzed. Nice. Okay, now I'm forced to hit this. Okay, this might be our one good Goblet game. No cap. Holy shit. This really might be the one game in existence where Goblet of Oath is actually good. Holy shit. That's insane. And I'm getting roped, of course. Of course. Okay, Goblet of Oath! One Goblet of Oath win, guys. Holy shit. Oh my fucking god. We got it. Okay, so now we can mark it down in our books. Goblet of Oath, not completely fucking useless. Keep that in mind now, okay? It took 2 streams. Yes, it took between yesterday and today to finally get a game where Goblet of Oath actually mattered. That's it. It's such a tough fucking situation, right? Because S2, S3, S2, S3. Like, how often do you actually get to cast that? The opponent is lagging through all of that. Yeah, like how many turns was that?
I'll show
It's a 16 turn game. That felt like a fucking standard game because of like us just getting roped, man. Like what are we talking about? Oh my god. Okay, let's fucking get things going. Holy. How do you feel about Sigrid? She's really fun. I mean, I have a whole video of thoughts on her. I'm not sure what the answer you're looking for is. Maybe it's good against slower teams? The team has to be really slow. The team has to be, like, about that slow and that reactive for it to be good. That's kind of the problem. Maybe I just ban the Zeo. He banned Scales. Maybe I can first pick Scales here. Let's first pick Scales. Fuck it.
Your attitude, how irreverent. Shall I give it a
Nurse? It's resistance again. Nurse boss. Go Free Run Sig. If he goes Bellion, we just cleave him, right?
Don't blame me if you get hurt.
Her ass is dazed. True. How do you defend against Sigrid? Just outspeed her. She's like kind of slow as an opener. You can play Zeo against her, but if you give Scales over, I think she has a lot of, like, autonomy on what she gets to do.
Oh, what's the matter?
I see, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, this. It's kind of annoying, let me think. This protects the back unit. He's probably keeping this in here. I probably have to ban one of them. Let me think. Spirit Eye, not good versus this. Likely we're playing top 4, so let's go for... If this is the highest HP, I can't go Strays. So let's lock in Leica. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, what's really good with this? What's really good with this? Oh shit, I know. Can I judge this? Can I get a turn into judge? I don't think I fucking can. I think if I click Strays here, I just get trapped. But I can't think of anything else in this spot, so let's just get trapped here.
Huh? Is it my turn?
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can ban these, I can ban this. Oh, I see. Okay. I see his game plan. Just real quick. Let me tech around this Celine real quick. Strays is my highest. This Strays is not my highest. Strays is 3,700. Free runs 4-4. Leica is... Oh, we're fine. Yeah, I think we're chilling. Free runs my highest attack. So if he's running highest attack EE, we got him cooked.
I'll set the pace.
82 Celine. First stealth after enemy uses dispel attack buff as blanket. Highest attack, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do this then.
Come on, let's go.
That goes into my free run, which is perfect because it pushes the rest of my team.
Let my guard down.
So he gets to kill one between Strays and Strays or Leica, and then we just clean him with the rest. Probably kill Strays here.
Step back. If you value your
He
life,
kills Leica, really?
say I didn't warn you.
Let's bet on who's faster, yeah? Better hold on.
Is this a speed set boss? 18.7 thousand? He deserves to win, guys. I don't know about you boys. Like, not only did he trap me with a fast Celine and a fast boss. Like, alright, bro. Yeah, bro, like, if you design a boss Arunka just to trap aggro players, you might just deserve my points. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I happily give my points over to you, bro. You got me. You got me, okay? I wasn't finna beat a speed set boss Arunka today. Shit, man, that was not happening. That Baruka was actually on a bike. That was so crazy. What the fuck? I'm still in shock. He banned scales, which gives me boss this time.
The one who hurt my family.
Holy fuck, man. Oh my god. The speed. Yeah, I saw the bar. I was like, is that speed and Runka too? What the fuck? By the way, guys, like, for the people who have a second copy of X or Y character, this is usually how people use them. If he has one boss Arunka, and that's how he plays, he absolutely fucking deserves my points. You know what I mean? Like, unequivocally. Like, if you did that, and that was your one Arunka, fuck it, man, just take my points. I don't even want it at this point. You deserve it. I'm good. I'm good. Like, I will farm points and lose to you so I can see that shit in action, because, I mean, I got teched on.
May I play you something?
Okay, that's exactly how I expected this team to draft. That's perfect. Weakening. Okay, so I can't really play debuff into these two. Weakening. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, if I force ban this, how does he win? The thing turn 2 has to do.
The light guide us.
No, I think that's a cope statement. Think about it, man. If he had to do that in order to win, right?
Consider this an honor.
Think about the amount of gear it takes to make a speed set character at 98 or 89 base speed. The fact that he does that means he has enough gear to play turn 1. Like, you process that information wrong, right? Like, he could easily just put that on a fast unit and also just, like, jam speed imprints and race, right? It's just... That was just his method of skill expression, which is like, I get it. Weakening, it's not resistant, so we actually, the S3 could go pretty far here. He bans that, so let's do this. Strays comes in. How do I do this? Let me think.
Faulty, aren't we?
Push that back. Who has likely the highest HP here? It's between this and Ross, right? One of them's also on protection set. So it's probably this.
Time to face the consequences.
Might as well scout out her artifacts. It's probably Candle. If you're gonna play this in preseason, you're probably Candle, and that's the only way you know how to play the fucking game. Hit this into Ross.
Turning to cowardly tricks.
Problem is, we need to disable him here. Pump.
Don't blame me if you get hurt.
Fuck it. Just S3.
Right here, right now. We take the crown!
You're ruined fast.
I fear the two characters that mattered, I guess.
Cannot escape. My sword. The time has come to blight the world.
I need to not lethal the Ruel here.
Oh, glory be with us.
Or she could just come back with that. My bad. My fault. I just completely forget you could just be a better player and just completely cleanse out of this shit.
Shall we burn some?
Okay, sure, right? So we feared him, so we know he's lower resistance than us.
Show me what you've got. Is that all?
Trust me.
I think we're in an okay spot. Sigurd's probably dead here, though. Now, did we have enough souls to burn earlier?
Someone needs to be made an example of.
1, 2, 3, 4. We probably just ignore him. Killing him is probably the bigger priority here.
Who's the king of these streets?
Fall to despair.
Whoa! Guardian Ice Crystal goes crazy there. Fuck. This is kind of annoying now. We can kill this, come back, S2, S3. I can also... So S2 this here.
I can take you in my sleep.
Normally you don't really want to do this, but considering that we have Boss Arunka, I want to start stacking my speed and attack earlier.
Let my guard down. Your real fast approaches.
Hit this. We're splitting up the damage here because Ruel is terrible when you split up the damage against her team. I forgot to count as HP, so I don't know if this is lethal or not. We need to just S3 on the Kayron to guarantee lethal. Now she's gonna S2 this guy, which is fine. Because his next 2 turns is just him clicking S2, S1. Which means he cycles out of damage limit. No, she puts it on herself. Okay. So he already knows what he has to do for the end game. Good. We needed that defense break. And I'm fairly sure we just killed the Ruel now. Because we have this. And then next Stray's turn, we have the S3.
Daring today, aren't we?
First come, first serve. Oh, ballsy, aren't we?
1, 2, 3, 4, 2. She's already pilfered. Doesn't do anything. GG's.
Anyone can come close to me.
Yeah, see? So, like, once again, guys, as much as I hate to say it, I don't think Goblet's a factor here. Like, it's good on paper, but, like, if we had an evasion artifact, you could have argued that we might have evaded and survived the Ross S3 to be a little bit more useful in a longer game, right? But I think the thing I really like about Sigrid is you could play her super high effectiveness. The target buff matters a lot versus things like if you're really trying to chunk up a boss, and then being able to land a fear on Ruel. It's good on paper, but sometimes, holy shit, this shit is turbo ass, man. You imagine if the Ruel didn't get the revive off, man? God damn. I'm familiar with what he's doing. Yeah, bro, he's playing preseason like this is the end of the RTA season. His fucking life depended on it. Like, come on, man, really? Really, you're gonna play Emperor in the season like this, and then you're gonna play Champion in preseason like this? Come on, bro, really? Live a little bit, man. I like her own artifacts. You can pair it with Setsuka and reach 100 EV. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think games today have really, like, just taught me, like, if they're super slow and degenerate, I guess it kind of matters. But otherwise, like, I don't think Goblet's super necessary to play the game, guys. Her own artifact's really funny when you have plenty of S1 combo pieces. Yeah, if you play a lot of Strays, A Leica, Fast Kisei, even Greenlandia, I would say, is pretty good there. What's her best in slot? Probably just her own. I will say, though, I don't know how many wins I could credit to this, but the 30 effectiveness from Goblet could be consequential. Let's ban these two's probably okay. What's up, Kylon? I'm glad you see the sign up. Yeah, there's specifically, this one is looking for players that have an account that's under a year old. So I figure, like, since you started, what, in the Origin update, right? So you'd be around 8 month to 9 month now? Like, it'd be perfect for you. First pick? Yeah, give me scales. No scales, no boss. So it's either first pick Freerun or first pick Renak, right? We'll take first pick Renak. If he goes Belly and Free Ren, like, we have multiple ways of killing him still. How much effectiveness did you give Boss Arunka again? Why would you give her effectiveness? I mean, I understand, like, why, but, like, building her for everything else is way more important. You just play her on the base amount. Whatever you get. A splash, so to speak. What's up, Chong?
Are you ready to order?
Maid first? That makes sense. Maid Empyrean? Why do I feel like I'm looking at fucking me when I play turn 2? Why is that me when I play turn 2, man? He's gonna go Belly and Setsuka here. I have her with 20 to 30 F in case enemies have random ER. I mean, that's why I have like 18. It's enough. If I can't land on him with 18, it's not meant to be. If I have 1 strays, is it fast or slow? No Tachi. Wait, you have no Tachi and no Strike of Aspiration? I need to confirm this before I start calling you names. You have no Tachi and no Strike of Aspiration. Is that correct?
Will I be enough?
The time has come to blight the world with horror.
Everything in its right.
I have a 15 Tachi, then you have a Tachi. Like, what are we talking about, man? I bet last here. Actually, wait. Yeah, I do this, actually. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, sure, this works. I deal half on the splash, but I get the full damage off here. Pushback is kind of pointless. I just have to kill him. Okay, cool.
Come on. What's even the point in struggling?
I just have to kill him here. If I kill him here, we win. If I don't kill him here, 0-7, boys. GG.
Cowardly trick? Too bad, 'cause
I'm hoping the S3 just hits him hard enough. Yep, like that. That's exactly what I'm talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably Maid first, followed by the nurse, I think. Now, guys, keep in mind, there is a universe where,
It's your turn now.
Water's Origin! Oh, God! Oh, God! He Water's Origin me! Shit! Oh, that's not good. It's Water's Origin! Fuck! 22.6k. And then he cuts here. Oh, he's just better, guys. He deserves it. Water's Origin fast made. I mean, he probably kills Sigrid here now. Like, see, like, the evasion, like... Bro, like, what did Goblet do there again? Remind me. 15k? Yeah, he doesn't even kill my strays here. We're chilling. I don't know if we're chilling, because I have to kill every fucking character twice now. Oh, never mind. He does do enough damage. Unlucky.
Consider this an honor.
Oh, man. Yeah, I didn't have her knack for the hit, but... Fuck, I guess it wasn't hit the maid. I guess we need to pump that into the Setsuka. Push the strays. Strays cleaves, Yolha and 2 chips the maid. Yeah, it was kill Setsuka there. I misplayed my turn order. I think D Xander is misspelled in sign up. Oh. Shit, good catch.
Let's bet on who's faster, yeah?
Alright, there we go. Now it's fixed. Boss. Like, fuck out of here with this shit, man. What are we talking about? Oh my goodness. People are so fucking cringe. In the preseason? Is we for real?
Feel the melody.
Go ahead, pick your Illinev. I just realized my Bellion's not on 3F. She can't anchor this. Shit. Ah, shit, boys.
I'm not afraid.
Jesus Christ.
Ballsy, aren't we?
Holy fuck. I am gonna kill you. I am gonna kill you so fucking hard. Yeah, give me that shit.
Alright, shall we clean up?
I play the game full send, cleave, draft in any season or preseason. I mean, I think that's a pretty normal way to play the game. The thing that I think is particularly cringe is, like, Ruel's #1 job is to stall out the game, right? It's to stall out the game, and basically what it is she's a skill character. Because once she stalls out the game, it gives you more time to outplay, like, a less skilled opponent, right? That's the whole point of playing Ruel. There is more chance for RNG to, like, fuck up the game, right? Slower games favor the slower player. Also, that's fucking crazy. He picks Kayron into that. Here. Span the Ruel. If I die to Kayron, he deserves to win. That's all I'm gonna say. Right, so Ruel, the entire identity of Ruel is she's supposed to slow down the game, and you force your opponent to have to play perfectly through a long game. And the issue with playing turn 1, right? The issue with playing Cleaver aggro in Epic 7 has always been that if they 15% a debuff, or they 15% something, or they counterattack one time, you pretty much automatically lose. There is very little ways of you being able to come back. So, with that in mind, right? The issue with these games is always the Ruel player just stalls you out and then you randomly fucking die for no good reason.
I'll protect you. What cannot be avoided must be overcome. From the cracks of despair, the buds of hope sprout forth.
I'm jamming it. I'm jamming every click.
I'll sever all my attachments. If they won't get out of the way, we'll cut our way through. This is my victory. Away with you.
SCR pushes me again.
Dancing blade.
Sorry. I'm going first. Looks like some tuning is in order.
I put up defense buff here. This is fine. Okay, now we just get stalled out, right? We figure out if we're good enough to beat a Kayron solo. Oh wait, that's actually sick. He killed my Vildred. I don't think he wanted to do that. Oh, that's actually kind of bad. Now he pushes me again. Hit this. Count. What the fuck, bro? 100% counterattack rate. Okay, so he has to click S3 on Ahmed here, and if he misses, the game's over. That's what this is. Oh boy. Okay, this is gonna be a long fucking game. At least he's giving me some content by clicking Kayron. Can't really complain about that. Like, you know, this is why, like, Ruel players definitely click that character every game, right? Because think about this, guys. Kayron is supposed to counterattack at a 30% clip, right? And he had a 50-50 to hit my Ahmed. Think about how many 30% he had to win to even be in this spot in the first place, and then win a 50-50 to even have a shot, just to still lose anyway, right? These guys are so fucking talented at winning the RNG roll and winning the dice roll. They're just like, oh yeah, Red Kayron, I'm gonna be fine versus Freerin and Bellion. And like, that's how they fucking play the game. That's how they live their life, man. This is like being born to rich fucking parents, okay? And like, you never have to work a day in your life. You never have to like fucking pay your own bills. You never have to get your own car. Like, just hand everything to me, man. Like, I'm sitting here, my mouth is open. Aw, food please. Aw, I'm hungry. Aw. Like, all the fucking preseason Ruel players just come across like this to me, man. I can't stand this shit. Oh my god. It's Rapace Kayron? Rapace Kayron is what? If he's 70% evasion rate, counterattacks at 70 is what? Like 50, it's like a 50-50. So he has to win how many 50-50s in a row there? Like, this is why these people pick Ruel in the preseason, right? Because they don't know how else to win. That's the crazy part. Yeah, I don't know, man. I give him the benefit of the doubt. It's what? It's, here, we'll do the math, right? It's 0.7 squared. It's a 50-50. He basically had to win infinite amounts of 50-50 there. Like, they're just too talented, guys. Like, I can't possibly try to be on that level. You know, it is what it is.
At least the water.
But yeah, I will say, guys, this feels very fake. It is fun. Don't get me wrong. It is fun. When you get 2 S2s and 2 S3s, it feels really good. But would I say, like, am I going to make a guide and tell you guys, yeah, you guys should run this because it's good and it's going to help you climb? No. No. No, you will get, like, 1 out of every 20 to 30 games where the enemy team is so slow, so fat, and so tanky, where the S2 matters, the S3 matters. That is it. Wait, what? I can't compete as a lowly global. What do you mean? I'm also a lowly global, and I've managed to compete every season just fine. Like, what are we talking about, guys? Holy moly. Let's see. If I were trying to bank on depleting souls, I try LRK Crown. I mean, you're thinking like pretty hard, right? That's the first rule of playing Ruel. You already broke the first rule of being a Ruel player. What, you think Ruel players think? No, man, Ruel players pick Ruel and pick the same 5 units every single game. I can tell you for a fact right the fuck now, that's not how playing Ruel works. But I'll give you some credit, though. Like, that's some, like, I'll give you an A for effort. Yeah, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I wish I didn't have to shit on Ruel players like this. But a lot of times when you look at the way they draft, it's so blatantly obvious that they don't really think about their strategy or think about the way the game goes. They just pick Ruel and hope for the fucking best. And it's just like... You know, for like a turn 1 player, right? And I know people like to shit on turn 1 players. Like, oh, you just do everything in 1 turn. You're so cringe, right? Like, I get it, guys. Right? At some point, I was a turn 2 player as well. And it kind of took me a long time to actually learn how to correctly play turn 1. And even today, I don't think I play it like 100% well, right? But the issue is turn 1 player at the end of the day is at the mercy of all the bullshit RNG in the game, including your Ruel's Candlestick proc and Setska. And it's just so disheartening to see for turn 1 players when all a Ruel player does is pick Ruel on 2 or 3 and then throw down a bunch of bullshit and win by RNG. Right? That's kind of what adds to the play. Also, yeah, guys, I almost forget. The tournament is going to have global bans. Each team leader is picking one global ban and adding it to the final tournament. So there is a chance we get a Ruel-less tournament. Turn 1 player haters are jealous. Everyone wants to be turn 1. There are some real fucking slow turn 1s around the community. And the fact that they make it work is just like, turn 1 is not like a gear or an account thing, guys. Turn 1 is a mindset. I've seen turn 1 players where their one fast unit is literally Zeo. And they're like, I'm a cleaver. I play cleave every game. And if they ban Zeo or take Zeo first pick, I completely pivot. I'm not even joking. Bro, that's literally me, lol. Like, turn 1 is literally a mindset. All you gotta do is change your brain to be like, I'm going turn 1. I don't care what you do. And you play turn 1. It's not like you need a certain level of speed. Whenever people ask me, guys, like, oh, how fast should I build this character? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, if you play this character, just give them your fastest gear, right? It's the same thing I do with Ahmed. It's the same thing I do with Renak. If my Renak is 330, I still play her. If my Renak was 300 flat speed, I still play her in the spots where she's good. It's not so much what speed exactly I have to be, right? If I'm 300 speed on a Renak, it just means I can't play this Renak versus, like, Legend players or higher end of Emperor players. I just have to be more selective about my matchup selection. It's time to touch some grass if Ruel bothers you that much. Ruel is the best shot for slower players to have a shot at taking a turn ever. No, it fucking isn't. No, it fucking isn't. That's fucking cope and you know it.
What cannot be avoided must
Because, like, here, you just ban her, she doesn't matter. If we don't ban her, we'll kill her anyway, right? Here, you just cleave the Ruel anyway. Is he ever taking a fucking turn here? I don't fucking think so. What about here? Well, this guy plays Sage Ball into double other revivers, right? And keep in mind, guys, throughout all of this, I've not taken a single shot at Mate Chloe players or even Nurse Yoha players. These actually take comping around to make certain teams work, right? It's the Ruel players that just make the game so fucking unfun. You know what this guy did? This guy plays Speed Boss Arunka to take a turn. So I think the fact that you're saying that is straight damn cope. Like, say what you will about me having to touch grass. Like, and guys, I take a walk like 5 days a week, man. I stay in good shape. But do you see what Ruel players are doing? They're coming up in chat to spread conspiracy theories. Like Ruel is not the only way you have to take turns. That is fucking cope and you know it, okay? I'm calling you out right the fuck now. Literally, if you were even here for any amount of these games today, you know that is completely untrue. And, like, I don't have a problem with the character. It's the fucking players, man. You could tell they're brain-dead fucking troglodytes. And the fact that you're coming into people's chat as I'm literally making this point demonstrates that, right? I played against Ruel pretty much every single day today, and the Ruel drafter has lost. It's all the other methods of stealing the turn with stuff like Sage Ball, with things like Speed Set Boss Arunka. Even Speed Set Boss Arunka. Think about that for a second, man. Think about that for a second. If a Speed Set Boss Arunka player is doing better than you motherfuckers out there, what the fuck are you doing with your time? Maybe y'all the motherfuckers need to touch some grass. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. What underrated heroes are actually really good for RTA? That's a good topic. Let's talk about that. Underrated characters that are good for RTA. Let me pick something that's like very out of pocket and out of the way. Really underrated characters. I'm not gonna pick anything I play on stream. Really underrated characters that are good for RTA. Are you talking about characters that could carry an account, or like reactive characters. I think Carrot is underrated. To be fair, I don't think Carrot is underrated. I think Carrot is exactly where she belongs. Let's be fair here. I think Carrot is exactly where she belongs. She'll win the games you need her to win versus specific strategies like Free Ren, Spirit Eye, Celine, and she still loses to most of the meta aggro strategies. I think Amiki now is definitely underrated. But I think most people know about Amiki, right? Like Amiki's now like she used to be, oh, I'm getting cleaved, let's pick Amiki, right? Now it's more of like a, anytime they're fast but they don't have any pivot options, you pick Amiki and she'll still be able to catch you a win, right? You can't pick it into pivots though. That's the thing. You know what's really fucking sad every time, guys? When one of these people, guys, by the way, I really like it when people challenge things I have to say. When that guy challenged me, it's like, oh, well, you gotta touch some grass if Ruel bothers you this much. It's the only way. Like, you say something else, man? Like, I like to see where your next point goes. Because I feel like I've plenty disproven the first point. Like, guys, I'm really just a Redditor in disguise. I love arguing, okay? Please argue with me. Please come back and argue with me how you think Ruel is the only chance turn 2 players have at playing the game. I'm thirsting for this argument. Like, I touch plenty of grass, guys, I swear to God. But I will take this argument any day of the week. Alright, you wanna talk about it? We can fucking talk about it. I'll bring you on mic if you are down. Let me make some popcorn? Take your time, bro. To be fair, I think they just fucking dipped. I'm gonna say it, man. Maybe I'm a bit of like a old school kind of guy. Alright, nothing to do with age. But I think people should be allowed to disagree with each other. And I think people should have, like, engagement and disagreements without somebody thinking, oh, I'm getting flamed. Oh, I'm getting attacked. I feel like that's too common of a thing now online. And that fucking bothers me. That's actually what really bothers me. People can't seem to disagree online anymore without taking it as a personal attack. Part of the Trump effect, I think, right? Like, I feel like part of the Trump presidency is like, anything negative or anytime you don't agree with somebody, you have to take it as a personal insult. And like, I'm just like, okay, I think the first person that like really brought that into like the mainstream consciousness is probably Trump. Like, yeah, it is what it is, man. Birthing snowflakes? That's the crazy thing, isn't it? Is like, man, I'm gonna get political for like half a second, I'm moving the fuck on, right? Is like, oftentimes you see people on the right talking about people on the left, right? In America, like, oh, the Dems and the liberals are all like snowflakes. But like, honestly, if you think about it, a lot of times when you disagree with people on the right, they take it way more personally. Because what tends to actually happen, right, is people on the left tend to have slightly higher levels of education. And in universities, debates actually happen quite often. So what ends up happening is when you have a higher level of education, you're more used to people disagreeing and getting into a debate with you, right? Which is kind of how I went through my university. I was in political science. Guys, I sleep in class all the time, and I love debating the guys who sit front row and they take all the notes. Cause I don't really debate with like principles, right? I just use logic. That's it. I use reasoning and I use logic. And that's one of the most annoying things about being online in 2025, right? This actually bothers me. This is the thing that bothers me. Is, guys, you guys can disagree with me. That's fine. You can dislike me. That's fine. You could even hate watch me. I don't care, right? But at the end of the day, right, regardless of whether I'm right or maybe you're correct, right? You have to have logic and you have to have reason behind everything. And I feel like that's kind of the thing that's slipping out of the mainstream consciousness, right? People just really go off of their feelings, right? Somebody disagrees with you. Oh, I'm getting flamed. Oh, like, guys, I'm just a very loud person. A lot of times people are like, oh, he's crashing out again. Like, no, man, I'm just saying something, but in a louder voice. That's it. Anyway, that's my rant for the week, honestly. That's really it. I kind of been bottling that one back a little bit. It's victim mentality. I think victim mentality is like the #1 thing that just hurts people, regardless of like what you stand for or like what your beliefs are. Sounds like lives to me. It's people on both sides. Let's be honest. There's dipshits on both sides. Choose a first pick, Ruel. Fuck you. I'll do it. Fuck you. I'll do it. All right, let's see this. Did your university also make you study total quality management? No, that's just from working for a couple of years. I had to manage a small warehousing company for a few years. You guys know how I was bitching about people who are born with like rich parents? That's kind of me. It's not me, but it's kind of me. My parents didn't have money when I was born, but as I got older, my parents made money, and my day job, I work for my parents. So I have supreme job security. And I had to manage a company for quite a bit, and that was my main hustle. And it's just like, you end up learning a lot, and I fucking hate you for this. I can't believe you're making me do this, man. This is some horse shit. Okay, how do I make this not boring? Give me a second, guys. What do I think are good underrated units? Good underrated units. I'm still thinking about this. I think Laia is fairly underrated now. And Laia is actually pretty solid in a lot of times. I think Operator Sigrid, the buff flew under a lot of people's radars. Very solid unit whenever somebody defaults to picking Fallen Cecilia. I can't believe you're making me do this, Umi. I can't believe you're fucking making me do this. This is so stupid. I hate it here. I have to play turn 2, right? No Ross? No G Ross. I think I have to do this then.
For the future of the Wind Tribe.
I played turn 2 all season. I don't even own Ruel. And I didn't even play May that often. Okay. This into that. I need to be able to protect versus this thing. So I need to take one thing and then a DPS that's immune to Luna, but not... That's not these two. What the fuck do I do here? You know what's crazy? I could cleave out of this. I could fucking cleave out of this. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. What if I take free run here? Is it possible for me to take free run here and not die? I can just ban a Bellion if he takes it. This looks like an Ahmed game. No, if you go Zio, I'm dead. Like here, we just ban Bellion, we're chilling.
For what purpose do you exist?
1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. I have one source of cleanse. The problem is when that goes. I have to ban this, so I have to be able to beat 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is pretty fucking tough, actually. Resistance. Try this, ban this.
The doctor is in.
I think he has to ban the Ray, which means I get Laia through. Setsuka or... No, it's not Setsuka because, it's not Setsuka because if you pick Setsuka here, you will get, you will just get sealed by Luna and you do nothing. Because technically, don't forget, we only have one cleanse. Yeah, click this. This works. Really slow Luna, that's kind of scary. But yeah, let me do the back read on chat. Look at my recent jackpot. What do you have, Boyle? Okay, that's crazy.
Who chased Tora away?
May 2, Laia 3. I don't know if I'm doing that, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to save the cleanse. It's a little bit annoying. Yeah, we'll let the boss go first, then the Luna, right? Now he's put on a timer. And look, when you hit one of those motherfucking redeems, like, the best I can do is I'll tell you I'll try to win. That's it. I can't promise you I'll win.
Ready to ride? I'ma leave you biting the dust.
This is resistance, so in general, I would say we're doing okay. We probably put up our defense buffs here for...
Will be the spear of protection.
Time to end our twisted fate.
He needs to... Oh, he clicks S2 here. Okay, that's interesting. We do this.
I'm not afraid.
What's his turn order? Boss, Luna, Kayron, this thing. Am I dead? Am I dead here?
Someone.
Yeah, I had thought it was a fast Luna. Fast Luna would have made this game so much easier. Slower Luna actually really complicates my turn order here. Well, that pulls the lie. Okay, scary. But I think with one... Yeah, now he can't burn. So I don't care. I've enough effect resistance for this Luna. This is not a high effectiveness Luna. He's saving one burn for... Let me see, 64. I can click this here. 25. 64, 25. I can get the cleanse here. Or I can get the... I can get the turbo push here. Fuck! No, I have enough HP to survive this. This is fine. So as long as we killed the Luna, and then Kayron doesn't get a super comfortable turn, we win.
Your suffering will be short.
My Ailey might be dead, though. Yeah, I have a super tanky free run just for this. A little bit unfortunate we put the Bihua into
My scars hurt again.
we put her into Sigurd Scythe range. And we lost our Illy the same turn. Yeah, like we were just short of that. Unfortunate.
Right here.
Let my guard down. Let's ride.
Resistance, he gets that. This kills. I don't think Laia can kill all three of them in time. That's the problem. Yeah, not being able to cleave this guy was pretty bad. This guy is like...
The stage belongs to everyone.
His team was kind of good versus like the way my team is put together. Oh god. I either click this and get guaranteed counterattack, or I click this. Think you can win? I think so too. Jeremy, who do you think the click is? Like, I think I'd rather eat consistent injury than potentially just like lose a whole bunch of tempo. You think it's Bihua?
It's just like a dream.
I mean, if we get this, we just click this, right? Except for the caster. I don't think it matters that much, though.
Come on.
Yeah. Like, who to S1, basically, on your S1 turns.
Oh, right. It's time for Tori to eat.
I'll do my
Because we get this, which is pretty good. I think we might be a little too low for this. 1600. We have to take another 3200 then. 1900. You should be fine. Let's see it. Ow. Moment of truth. I guess we find out. There you go. Guys, have I proven my point? This is a pretty underrated character now in RTA. Your S1 can pull your back unit, it snowballs in a lot of damage, and versus slower players, she closes games out just as well as she did once upon a time.
It's showtime.
I can't believe you guys made me play Ruel first pick. Laia, is Laia broken? Sorry guys, can't roll my R's. That's all I got for you. Is Green Laika still good? Green Laika is basically useless after this one. Like, everything she does is a better version of Green Laika, right? Her S2 is a better Green Laika S2. Green Laika dual attacks with one character, she attacks with 3. Green Laika's S3 sleeps, like, it's like a 2 strip and sleep, right? Or like a one turn reduction into a sleep, I think. This is a 2 strip into a 2 turn fear. Right? You guys, what did I do? Yeah, you know what? Fuck this Yufukuna Umi guy. Yeah, I'm calling you out, man, making me play Ruel first pick. Fuck you. Can't believe you made me do that. Yeah, and I guess one thing I will say about Ruel is like, Arendira is a pretty good player otherwise, okay? But unfortunately,
there's too many of
I'm gonna have to do him dirty here. Beard, yo, thank you for the follow, or from the follow. Shut the fuck up, Valk. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in here, man. Oh my god, I can't. I was forced to play a game of Ruel, man. My mind is in kerfuffle right now, okay? Make sure you guys check him out. Very chill guy. Streams good quality games on a relatable account. Anyway, I'm glad we were able to get 2 things done in one game, so now I can yap about it instead of having to click more and potentially queue into another Ruel player. The thing that a lot of people seem to misunderstand about Ruel is people are like, I have to click Bihua here, right? You click Bihua here, now I have multiple ways of killing you, right? Ruel, yeah, you're getting scammed, buddy. I'm not doing that. If you weren't here for when I was doing the chat chooses a first pick stream, my only rule was I'm not doing like, bro, nobody's clicking Rylet and I have to first pick Rylet a second game in a row. Yeah, you're getting scammed, buddy. Hi, honey. get scammed. Thank you for the follow, Kivs and Bits. Yeah, a lot of times people think you have to take Bihua or you have to take some kind of default counter to beat her. Guys, this guy got the perfect turn, he got his Sigurd Scythe, he got the Soul Burn, barely had the lethal on the Ruel just to still lose, right? So essentially, when you pick a character out of position, right? And for me, Bystander Huayang is maybe at best a 4 or 5 pick. So when you pick him on 3, even if I have to pick a Ray into you, you are dying to this, you are dying to this. There are so many ways for you to die, right? And, like, Laia's very underrated. Laia was probably a much stronger unit here than Death Dealer Ray. He couldn't risk it, right? He could not risk it. Because if he did, Ray could potentially just kill all 3, and then Freeran can just farm this last one, right? His 3rd pick is so much weaker than my 3rd pick that basically I won off of just the 3rd pick alone, I would even say. Right? That's kind of how I look at these games. So, pick priority, very important. Pick the OP characters first, and then build your team around them. Now, keep in mind, I don't think Ruel is very good, but we did have to build around her, and it is what it is, okay? But thankfully, he picked Bihua 3, which gave me a pretty easy out. I'm getting cleaved left and right. Ruel feels like a crutch take. She does. I mean, that's kind of what I was doing when I was getting cleaved a lot, right? You try ML Aria? We'll see if I'm still playing more matches. Today's not a very long stream, guys. I still have a little bit more work to do, putting this tournament series together, get more promotional material done, yada yada, all that jazz. If I pick Young Senya, would you scam me? I just don't know how much longer I'm streaming, to be honest. Today was supposed to be a very, very short stream. Why am I on this page? Did somebody ask for see stats? I forget. Was I showing stats? Guys, I'm hitting my senile arc, man. I've been pretty tired, I'm gonna be honest. There's more Belly and Yoha. A pick and away DM was a counter. I think Yoha's also very underrated as a as an RTA unit. Don't look at my unbuilt Yoha, shit. I meant to rebuild this after I did the Nurse Yoha thing. But basically, all you do is you just stack HP on her. You don't even play her on Aureus. What I've seen is actually people mostly play her on Holy Sacrifice. And all you do with her is you pick her into stuff like Freerin, and you just let her damage reflect the Freerin. She's really good at killing teams that have low HP characters that don't have, like a healer or a reviver. Can I see your cigarette? Oh, yeah. Somebody asked for to see ML cigarette. I'm assuming you meant this one, so here you go. This is also a very underrated character. I also don't think she's super good. She's decent. But she's really good whenever somebody Fallen Cecilia's you. She could one-shot Boss Arunca. Honestly, she could one-shot units without the barrier now, if you play Ahmed. That's the thing that really surprises me. Swift Cigarette? Yeah, so for 2 days now, I've been trying to test this artifact. I can pretty comfortably say, guys, this artifact is maybe useful about 3% of the times. So I definitely don't recommend it. I think if you need it for the effectiveness, sure. It's not a bad option. But like even a Alabastron will do. But basically this is just a better Green Leica. Green Leica I think is like 4 base speed faster in terms of true like how useful she is after the EE. You're a little bit slower here, but this character is very powerful. I'm not gonna say she's like like a tier S opener. She's like half a tier under Ahmed, I would say. But she's very fun. And you can't very say... Guys. Let me put it this way, right? If I think of a fun character, like what would be another fun character that we got? Renak, maybe? If you like seeing a lot of damage go, right? Renak is probably the last good fun character we got. But is doing damage really fun, though? Like, is clicking a Renak S3, and if you're not, like, one-shotting 4 guys, right? Is it really fun? Renak's not really fun, right? I think, like, if you're thinking of big damage fun, I think Nurse Yolha into Genesis Ross is probably way more fun. Right? And then if you think about fun characters, I would say the last time we actually got a fun character was Afternoon Soak Flan. I don't know who would disagree with me. Like, as much as I play her, I don't think Boss Arunca is fun. I don't really think Freerin is that fun. Freerin's a good character. She cheeses a lot of PvE. But I don't really think anybody out here is saying Freerin is mechanically engaging and you have to think really hard when you play Freerin, right? You plug and play Freerin anywhere and she's just a fucking beast, right? The last truly fun character we got, outside of characters like Renak or Nurse, where you're doing stupid big numbers, I would say is Afternoon Soak Flan. Flan is a pretty fun character, you know? We like dual attacks. We like seeing the little spark go off, right? I want to say I almost called her Swag Bearer Cigarette, bro. Yeah, bro, Swag Bearer Cigarette. This is like the funnest character we've gotten since Afternoon Soak Flan. ML Perry, you said that twice. I don't think she's very fun. But you click an S3, cleanse some debuffs, and then you click S1 a whole bunch. Whoop-de-doo. Is that not the same thing as playing Mei Chloe? Do you think Mei Chloe is fun? Do you think Empyrean Ilanav is fun? ML Payra is literally the same fun factor as Mei Chloe and Empyrean Ilanav. They're not very fun. They're mechanically necessary for the game to exist, right? Like, calling this character fun is the same thing as calling this character fun. It's the same thing as calling this character fun. If that's your idea of fun, power to you. I'm gonna completely disagree. Candy Euphene's pretty fun, but getting there isn't. I think getting there is the excitement, right? Because that's the gambling part. And once you make it there, that's when it gets fun. Setsuka is fun. Yeah, how do you like playing Setsuka when you're the one that's just getting one shitter dittered all the time, though? I think I put this... Oh, shit. Where did I put these? 1, 2... Oh, God. Oh, God. I don't know if I want to reverse this. I have to reverse this. I'll go rebuild my Yolha later. Yeah, it's this. I gotta revert this for Guild War. Did they already have a replacement for 3F? No, we probably have that one incoming. I mean, Setsuka is fun until somebody holding Symbol of Unity just cuts her in half. Then it's not fun. Setsuka is fun until Setsuka is on the right side and then she fucks up your game and your game plan. Then it's not fun, right? You try ML Aria? Yeah, so I mean, I would, but that thing was a Twitch chat redeem. Man, I keep saying this, but I gotta set it up for YouTube chat. I gotta give y'all motherfuckers some redeems. I don't think I give YouTube chat enough redeems, to be honest. I gotta find a way to give YouTube chat redeems. But yeah, that's like how you play the game, right? What's fun is someone using Symbol and you still get evasion. At that point, like, just say you're talented, man. Just say your father was Jesus Christ himself. Could never be me. Could never be me. Would it have to be through Nightbot? Yeah. I mean, I'd probably set it up, but I just never have time. I like seeing the enemy deal 0 damage to me. Well, this is the type of motherfucker that thinks Boss Arunka is fun. To be fair, like there's a lot of characters I play, and I'm just like, I don't think they're fun. Boss Arunka, I think, is okay, because, like, I like characters that do damage, and I think she does quite a bit of damage, at least with this. But, like, bro, I can never be fucked to play Crimson Armin. There are so many times where... let me say this, guys. Outside of one season where I think Crimson Armin was very meta, back when Laia was a thing, right? Every other instance you've ever seen me, like if you queued against me and I picked Crimson Armin and it wasn't that Laia season, yeah, I was getting piloted off stream, bro. I would never think to pick this character. Because she's just so fucking boring. I hate playing Crimson Armin. Should try making a speed boss Arunka for fun. Here's the thing, most of the time I go turn 1, and I play a lot of stuff like Ahmed, Red Flan, so I'm boosting like my combat readiness anyway. So it's like, I don't really need a turn, right? And when we play this with Red Sigrid, she doesn't have to take a turn to attack. Tori was fun? Tori was very fun. Tori was very fun to play around. Tori was very fun to team build around to see what you could do, right? Obviously, I think a lot of Tori ended up just being Tori Adventurer Ross. But being able to put, like, let's say, like a DN around the Tori was pretty fun. Being able to play Amit Tori sometimes, that was interesting. How would you build Twisted Idol and Kayron? Now, would I recommend everybody build like this? Fuck no. I would recommend you guys just take the Korean build. But this is how I have them built. Because, guys, once again, I really hate slowing down games longer than necessary, right? Because if you guys have even watched one of my streams, you know I'm very, I'm not going to turn this into a complaint stream. You know I'm not very lucky in a longer game, so I don't like dragging games out to like Frenzy 7, Frenzy 8. I'm just playing him on Lifesteal ER, and he's going to heal back up. And if I get the good S3 off, I'll get it off anyway. And if I don't get it off, you know, if I get unlucky, he dies. Can I see your Crimson Armin gear roll? I try to get her to 30k HP, but it's so hard. I can tell you exactly what happens. You ready for this? It's because you don't roll flat stats. Here. I put my money where my mouth is, guys. A lot of people can't put together tanks to hit 30k HP to save their lives, and that's because they skip flat HP on right side gear. Never skip flat HP on right side gear, guys. It's so fucking important. Yeah, guys, keep in mind, I've also built over 400 accounts, like 300 to 400 accounts now in my like 3 to 4 years in Epic 7, right? I would help somebody, either I'm coaching somebody or I'm helping a friend build an account like every couple of days, couple of times a week. And like, straight up, the #1 problem I see people have with tank gear is they roll stuff with flat HP in it. Because some people seem to think the perfect tank gear needs to look like this. Guys, I played for 6 years. I have one of the best tank-like accounts around, not limited to like the turtle community, right? This is the only piece I have that looks like this. Everything else I have looks like this. It's got 900 flat HP, 900 flat HP. It is the most important stat to having good tanks. People people throw out flat HP so fucking much for no reason. This thing is missing 3k HP for fun? Yeah, Shinigami, if you want to post yours, you're welcome to. I mean, to be fair though, my better tank gear is here. Just because the sets line up slightly better. Right? Every time I'm coaching somebody and they ask me, like, how do you get your tanks to have so much HP? Guys, also, this is with self-imprint off, by the way. My last student was like, well, you're triple S. I'm only A imprint. I'm like, here, I'll turn my imprint off completely. How about now? Like, can we stop coping and trying to be like, oh, it's because you're triple S. I have no imprints now, and I still have 5,000 more HP than you. Like, what are we talking about, man? Right? And like, where does the difference come from? Like, yeah, we got a couple of 40s on the left side, but none of his right side was 700, 1200, and 400, right? Can I buy coaching? Yeah, you can find information for it on the Discord. You can book a coaching session with me through DMs on Discord. That's where I conduct most of that. I would say my expertise now comes through account building and helping people climb up to like Emperor rank. If you're trying to hit Legend, you should hit up a higher rank player. But if you're trying to learn how to like basic levels of account building and stuff, I'm generally your guy. Yeah, this is probably the most optimized, like, Empyrean Illinath full tank build that I've seen. And even this is, like, 900 HP, 900 HP, 900 HP, right? I mean, isn't that literally the difference between our build? Now that I look at it, is you have on me 3k HP because of your left side, and then I have on you, like, 400 defense, right? I have a slightly better overall bulk. You have better EHP, and you have better scaling with Proset, right? But you are never hitting this if you're not willing to roll flat stats, guys. Do you think having more ER is more important instead of having more HP? No, because most of her value comes from the protection set and the passive. The ER and the cleanse is a bonus. Which is why you only keep it, like, if you have 60 ER, it's 60 ER. If you have 100 ER, it's 100 ER, right? I will say, though, guys, if I'm playing Guild Wars specifically, and I'm trying not to get sealed by Genesis Wrath, I will take, like... Oh, fuck. I will take something like this instead, for 120 ER. If I don't do that, Trump the Jag is gonna cut my balls off. So, for Guild War, I would, right? For RTA, no. For RTA, you want the best generalist build. You want a build that works regardless of what you take it in. But in Guild Wars, because I'm playing against Genesis Ross, I would just, like, swap the boot and then swap the ring. And I would play something like this. Every Guild War. But this is only, like, probably last 3 weeks. Until last 3 weeks, I don't think my guild tries that hard. Whoops, sorry. Some like this. Yeah, if I'm playing Guild War, it's completely different. I can't let the boys down. Like, I will take 100% win rate builds. In RTA, you can think about it like this, right? Most things with debuffs that you care about resisting have 2 stat lines, right? You want to be able to resist certain stuns and strips, in which case they come either with no effectiveness, or they come with 260 and like close to 300 effectiveness, in which case no amount of ER you build is ever going to matter, right? Like 70 to 80 ER is enough for like base F, and no amount of ER is enough for this. So in RTA, you can imagine it's much more important to just build a good high HP build. So at least if you get stunned or you get controlled, the rest of your unit still gets to do their job. A tank just has to be a tank. A tank just has to sit there, eat damage and keep their team alive. And she does not need ER to do that. In Guild War, that's a bit of a different story. Right? In Guild War, you're going for a 100% win on every attack. In RTA, not so much. If you could get 55% win rate, perfect. That's your season, right? So that's kind of how you look at gear. Any other questions? Anything else you guys want to see? The Araminta looks hella good. If I had Witch Tenebria, I would say like 5 of these pieces, or 4 of these pieces would be on her right now. But since I don't, it is what it is. I'm a big advocate of 260 Witch Tenebria. But, you know, knowing my luck, I'm probably gonna spam that character and land like 4 out of 8 every game. And then mauled. And then people tell me I need to go touch grass, you know? I have a 240F Witch with a lot of book. Oh, with a lot of bulk. Yeah, that's another way to play. That's a pretty Korean way to play. Don't you mean 2 out of 8? Let's not talk about it. Let me dream, man. Let me dream. Does Renewed Will have a 75% of proc at 15 and also give check to every unit individually? Yes. Yes, that's how it works. If you were counting on it to 75% to either work or not work, that's not how it is. It's a 75% check for every character. You land debuffs? I mean, yeah, every time, man. What are we talking about? I pick Bellion, and then I click my Soulburn button with my 3 mages I draft every draft. What are we talking about? Yeah, of course. Of course I land my debuffs. That's why I like banning Bellion. That's why I like picking Freerin. That's why I like picking A Leica. That's why I like picking SBA. I like Soulburning, because I'm just not very lucky when it comes to gameplay. I'm pretty lucky when it comes to gear and summons. You know, I'm not going to deny that. But yeah, like I'm generally when I'm in game, I would not consider myself lucky. Have you tried buff Leica? Yeah, we played her plenty, especially with Sigrid. I think they're pretty good together. Is RNL viable on Sigrid? Buddy. Fucking let's play Artifact Roulette. Let's go with this one. I think this is not even that bad on Sigrid, right? This is at least an effectiveness stat stick. I think if you play a slow Sigrid with ER, you probably take this as well. There's a lot of things you could take on these characters. A lot of things are viable. Are they any good? That's a real question, right? Like, for example, I think Goblet of Oath is fucking garbage. I've been playing for 2 days. There's literally 1 match where Goblet of Oath gave us a win. I think Goblet of Oath Sigrid is great on paper. It's fucking awful, man. Can I see the green Vildred? Yeah, of course. This is actually one of my highest win rate characters now. Because this is what I used to kill Renax. Are the limited summons for PvP? I would say limited characters are kind of 50-50. Most of the dedicated PvP units in this game are Moonlight 5 stars. Limited units are kind of, it's kind of a crapshoot. Some of them are PvP dedicated, some of them are good in both places. Like Biblis was pretty decent in PvP and PvE for a little bit. Fell off in PvP, still very good in PvE. Until I think Nightmare Raid went away. Now I don't know where she's used. Is Riposte... Guys, everything's viable. Like, unless you are playing for, like, top 100, anything's viable. It doesn't matter. You can play whatever it is you want, man. Everything's viable. You just have to make it work. Guys, keep in mind, if you want to know how to actually build things and make things work, remember that thing where people are redeeming, like, a first pick something, right? I did an entire, like, week of that back during, I think, 2 pre-seasons ago in the middle of summer. And, guys, I had a first pick Ein's own Gon, and we were winning in Emperor rank. Okay? You could... Every character, any build is viable at any rank outside of top 100. Top 100 is where it gets really sweaty. But most of the times, as long as you have a game plan going in, and you know how to trap draft people, or you know how to set up a win condition, right? Those are the two main things you have to know when you play RTA, right? How to set up a win condition, or how to trap somebody in a losing draft, right? As long as you're good at one of those things, every character is viable, any build, whatever it is you want to do. Fucking drooling all over myself, man. I'm really hitting my senile streak.
Hi, honey.
EY Hime, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's a green Vildred. You basically, the reason why I play a slower one is this is played with Ahmed. You play with this with Ahmed, you're perfectly tuned, you have double buff, you click S3, you should be able to wipe any team you're racing. Do you have a video you recommend on win condition and drafting? Yeah, the one I just talked about. Isn't Hinojin drafting like 5 dudes in Emp and winning? Yeah, back during Genua meta, I remember this. Hino was playing Brieg first pick as a counter to Genua first pick, and he was winning like almost every time. He was winning very often at a very high clip. As long as you understand what it is you need to do to be able to win, and what your opponent's win condition is, and how you can trap it, you can win, right? It was kind of my point with this. I really hate playing Royale drafts because it's so fucking brain dead, right? But like here, I know if I pick double light units, there's a high likelihood they pick this, and if they pick this, then I could just trap them with 2 characters that could solo through most of his team. Ban the Bellion, and then we can win, right? And that's exactly what happened, right? We called that in the draft. Who do you think are crucial units for Briarcleave? That's probably something you have to ask Higa. But from what I played of Briarcleave, it's mostly... It's Freerin, it's Strays, it's SBA, and ML Ludwig. Is Siegfried recommended for early place? Do you mean Sigrid? I can't tell if you're talking about Sigrid or if you're talking about Siegfried, like Krau's horse. No, that's a PvP character, but you should probably not skip limited units anyhow. Guys, if you're confused about how a character's name is, just swap your game to any language and just type it out letter for letter. You can do it. I believe in you. Okay, English is my second language. If I can do it, you can do it. I believe in you. Alright. Is Yolha any good? We talked about her earlier. I think she's one of the more underrated units. I don't think she's very underrated very much anymore because of Freerin. But at least when she was first buffed, even turn 2 players I talked to, I was like, so how about that damage reflect EE, right? They're like, damage reflect for what? You just clap them with S3. Turned out I was right. Damage reflect is very powerful on her. Could be ML Yolha. I think if you have to ask me if ML Yolha is any good, you just haven't been watching any of the streams, right? Like, she's basically either she's picked super early or she's like banned. I mean, whenever any character gets a ban, you know they're full of some bullshit. I meant regular Yolha? Yeah, we were talking about her earlier. Do you think anyone's gonna fuck around with bleeding stacks and an ML Yolha pop? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Yeah, for most of the questions you guys are asking, they're like, I have videos on this. I know certain people like If you're asking about like Klee stuff, I'm pretty sure like old Kana videos have some of these questions answered too. She pops all bleeds? You said that like it's a question. Yeah, she pops all bleeds. Yeah, but which relevant character bleeds? That's the real question. Which relevant character bleeds? Elv was doing that with torn sleeve on Yoha? Yeah, I'm sure you could. I just don't think most... Here's the thing, right? The reason why that's not a very realistic thing is because most characters who bleed aren't very relevant in the game. Like, the most relevant one I can think of is probably Tempest Surin. That's it, right? If you really want to fuck around with bleed, you'd be playing a lot of, where the fuck is my torn sleeve now that I'm looking at it? Yeah, like here. Like, you'd be playing with this. But unless you're a real OG player, there's no shot you have this artifact. I might be dumb for asking, what's the idea for RNL on Ran? It's just a really old build, and I can't be fucked to change into anything else. I don't think anything else is much better, so I just like it. You can't 23-11 anymore, but you sure can 2-3-1. And 2-3-1 with a guaranteed defense break and Frostbite with his new damage is pretty juicy. They reverted the RNL changes. Wait, they did? Wait, so I can 23-11 again? Okay, wait, is that sick? I don't think that's sick. I fucking hate it, because when it matters, it never happens. It never happens for me. It always happens to me. Wait, no, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that they reverted 23-11. Fuck. Never mind. Tokoyami, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Yo, when did they do that? What the hell? I completely missed that on one of the patches then. Celine artifact better than sleeve anyway. I think Celine artifact, you definitely have an argument for Celine artifact. I don't think it's BIS, but I like it enough for certain techs. But you do have to be fast enough to be able to take advantage of it. Is RNL good again? I guess so. I mean, now it's just old RNL with 10% extra attack. I don't think you ever say no to that. It was a pretty under the radar patch. Proof? I don't know, man. I generally listen to Tristan. If Tristan says something, like, I mean, this guy does the fucking podcast, you know? He never misses an update. So I mean, I've been making CZN content. So if Tristan says there was a patch for it, there probably was. Is one of those other adjustment footnotes at the bottom of a patch page. I see, he knows what he's talking about. He does the fucking podcast, man. He doesn't miss reading the notes for a single patch. Like, I'm good. I ain't questioning Tristan. I could dig up the post if you want. No. Let's work on the tournament. Get everything lined up and get everything locked in. And then we're just, once we have the framework set up for the final day, which we mostly do, let's just run support for Tsu, run support for like Vic, Xander, and AT. And make sure they have smooth events. It's better than Sleeve because it scales attack with her HP. I could see it. I think Torn Sleeve's just not enough value. But if you wanted to, like, here's my point, right? If you are playing Bleed Nurse Yulha, you are not letting your opponent set up the attack for you. You're setting up your own attack, you know what I mean? If I'm playing her as a dedicated Bleed carry, I'm finding some way to get her attack buff. It was around when ML Yulha was released or close. Oh, okay. Is APOC Ravi good now? Mostly with Nurse. When you play them together, she's fairly decent. By herself, she's good, but I don't think she's as good as, like, other meta anchors. Like, if you compare it to... oh, I don't know. What's the most meta anchor right now? Oh, this one? I don't think APOC's as good as this. Without Nurse. And, like, what's another really meta anchor, guys? This one? Yeah, definitely not, right? Ugh. Oh my god. Holy fuck. What a net crack. I still can't believe you guys forced me to play Ruel. It's not even you guys. I'm sorry. I apologize. I can't believe I got forced to play Ruel today. I feel so dirty, guys. I literally went outside today. I had a good walk. I'm feeling myself. I took a shower. I'm like, let's stream. Now I feel dirty again. I gotta go shower again, man. This shit is still living in my head rent-free. I had to play a game and win a game with Ruel, man. Thank God I didn't have to play the Ruel. I just have to use the Ruel to bait shit out. Your scales look a lot like mine? Yeah. A lot of my Soul Weaver gear is pretty good. If my account's good for anything, it's good for making Soul Weaver builds. Okay. This is a bit of a trivia for you guys, but back when I first started, right? Back when I first started streaming, I was not a cleaver or a, aggro player. I was actually a full, like, turn 2, I was a full turn 2 high ER player. So back in the days when I played, right? This was like my DJB build. I was a full-on ER player. The reason why, I'm really good at playing against ER players in so many matchups, guys, is because I used to be one of them. So if you didn't know this about me, now you do. Oh, it's the same helmet. Holy shit. Bring it back. I don't think it's this. I think it was this. Back in the day, this is all I had. Yeah, I played something like this back in 2021 when I first started streaming. I would play this with May Chloe, and May Chloe with a triple S self-imprint and her passive and Shamadra staff would make me 350 ER. And I would just be able to face tank every single Tea-Time Tenebria. Tea-Time Tenebria was like literally the fucking Witch of the Mirror Tenebria of her day. And all I did was face tank Tea-Time Tenebria, click S3 and win the game. I clawed my way to like rank 170 playing this. The F10 incident? Yeah. Like this like I was a full-on ER player back in the day. I was a stall player because I didn't know how to play speed. Like it's why like to this day I'm like, guys, speed is a mindset. Speed is not like has nothing to do with your gear. Back then I was slow, but like over time I just learned how to play with the speed. Asian KHM. No. KHM doesn't play ER. KHM plays high HP and high defense. That's European style tank down. High ER is more along the lines of Asia server and Japan server style tank down. European tank down is a lot like Korean tank down, where they rely a lot on their unit surviving. Whereas Asia and Japan server tank down is more reliant on effect resistance. They're actually two completely distinct styles. You went from no cam to VTuber. No, I was a PNG tuber for a bit too. Don't forget, the Stickman was originally a PNG tuber. To VTuber to regular cam. I might go back to VTubing and PNG tubing every once in a while, just like to switch it up. I gotta keep you motherfuckers on your toes. I left the game on Ross banner, got back now. Oh, Ram banner. Yeah, I was a PNG tuber before that. I had no idea you were a turn 2 player. You would have thrived with ML Arya back then. I mean, ML Arya is just a very broken character, like, by the standard of when she came out, right? I mean, like, guys, you give me any 2025 or 2024 character, I could probably farm people in 2021. Like, what are we talking about, you know? Like, you give me current day Crow, and I'm pretty sure in 2021, I'd be farming people. Can you imagine, like, they're playing against a regular crowd player, and then they soul burn, and it hits your entire team? Like, what the fuck? Right? You give me any 2025 character, I promise you, back in the days, I would have farmed people. Your cute keep face cam? See, I can't handle that, right? I can't. Here's the thing. I'm not, like, I might not be good at taking, like, I might be good at taking insults. I can't take compliments. I'm terrible at taking compliments. I could take insults much better than I take compliments. Like, I'm a League of Legends player, bro. I mean, I'll probably keep you guys on your toes, but it just depends on the mood, man. I'm proud of you. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, right? Like, guys, I make videos, right? I teach people how to play the game. Like, so I have to know how to play everything. The standard male experience, insults over compliment, I would just say that's the standard League of Legends player experience. If you were shitting on me, I know exactly how to, like, I can take that, right? You say something nice, I'm like, wait, I don't know how to respond to that. I mean, thanks, I guess? I don't know. Unk is weak to flattery. Like, relax. Let's not talk about my weakness in chat, okay? Yeah, it's why, like, most of my humor comes from self-deprecation, right? It's just, like, what I'm used to. Being a male in an Asian family. Yeah, you get used to it, right? I also think, yeah, like, a part of that is kind of, like, very old school, right? Like, you have to know how to take a lot of verbal abuse. And it's like, verbal abuse ain't nothing to you. If you saw my top 5 drafted units last season, here's my opinion, right? If it's your units for the season, it's free game, man. Especially at the end of the season, if you have to Ruel rope people, you have to Ruel rope people. It's free game. But if you're picking Ruel first, second in the preseason, you might be one of my people. Like, you might have you might have a mental illness, bro. Like, I'm mentally ill. Like, I play this much Epic 7. Like, if you play Ruel in the preseason first, second pick, and it's not your crutch fallback option, yeah, bro. Like, we can be mentally ill together. Join the club. How many 300 speed characters do you have? There you go. Does that answer your question? Hopefully it does. CZN question. How do you level up Codex? I'm diff 6 right now. Says I need to clear 61. I haven't rolled anything for 2 weeks. Teo. Clear your level 61 stages. It levels it up. Clear the one stage, it levels it up. It'll clear to difficulty 7. And then clear it again, and then it goes to difficulty 8. And that's how you get up to difficulty 10. You have to clear it. You can't re-roll it and hope for a perfect run, and then the next set of options look scuffed, and then you re-roll it, it resets. You need to streak your clears all the way up to difficulty 10. Once you clear it up, difficulty 10 the first time, you can just make runs at difficulty 10. Preseason Ruel first picker actually made me crash out, not gonna lie. Yeah, see, I forget who the fuck that was. I don't even think he's here anymore. Someone was like, if seeing Ruel makes you crash out, you need to touch some grass. There's something wrong with you. Like, bro, it's not just me, man. It's not just me. I'm glad we're pointing this out, because somebody was like trying to die on the molehill of like, Ruel's the only way turn 1 players could get... Like, guys, I'm not even talking shit about May Chloe players or Nurse players, right? You could play multiple sources of revive, but what the really gross thing I notice is specifically when Ruel players early pick Ruel, I'm gonna just say it, man, the rest of their draft is just so fucking ugly. The rest of their draft is just very often some stupid-ass bullshit. Like, Ruel players, just when they have that character, feel like they have a license to be a dumb fuck. That's what like, gives her a problem, right? And as somebody who makes a lot of content on the game, I commentate the game, I organize events around the game, I think if you have a character that lets a lot of turn 2 players just feel like they're safe being dipshits in the draft, and especially when Epic 7 is such a draft-heavy game, I think that's a problem, right? I am start playing E7 yesterday, but I miss lots good characters. But you also missed a lot of bad ones, so you just pick up all the good characters you can from now. That's it. Please remove Ruel forever. Yeah, that's not even a bad idea. I think the team knows, right? She just makes the game like very RNG based and hard to watch. I avoid her being my crutch. I just don't crutch on her until the end of the season. That's really it. Ban it from your tourney? I mean, we'll see if one of the creators wants to global ban her. Maybe they're okay with her being in the game. We'll see. But don't worry, guys. If Ruel drags a game to Frenzy 9 in the tournament, we'll have something for you guys. Like, if you guys have to sit there, we'll make it fun for you. I'm just wondering who's... Okay, look, see, Lion, when you say that, that's the reason why when they do those dev videos, right, and they're talking about the game's balance, their faces are censored with, like, character chibis. Why did they buff Ruel?
Today, aren't we? You trying to order me around?
How do I say this? I don't know. That's it. I don't know. I don't know why they thought it was necessary. Because the thing with revive characters, guys, like, what is the most annoying Ruel partner? It's not even like maid or nurse. It's Spirit Eye Celine. The thing with revivers is revivers are better when other characters can revive them, right? That's the problem, is like Spirit Eye Celine is good, maid is good, and then they buff Ruel. So now, like, just people can't fucking die if you don't kill them in one turn. And then now we have Nurse and we have a Ravi. I can only imagine if people don't start picking, like, Briar Witch Cleave or they don't start global banning Ruel, like, what the tournament's gonna fucking look like. If you try Sigrid and Teiyu, is it good? No, because it doesn't... The pipeline doesn't really line up that well. Because you have to click S3, right? But most of the time, you want to click S2. And that's the problem. At least I think there's different schools of players. I think as an opener, Sigrid most of the time wants to click S2 and bridge. I think S3 is a pretty fake click. And that's why I don't like playing them together. I think you play... If you want to play ML Teiyu, you're almost always playing Zio third pick. Now we have Yolha APOC being good. To be fair, Yolha APOC is only as good as you don't run into Empyrean Ilanav on 3, and you don't run into defense warfare rule, right? Like, there's a lot of issues with the game where certain spots, right? You end up in a spot where defense frenzy, and then they first pick Ruel. Like, you know the game is going to be unfun. That's kind of where the game is at. It's like, you know there's going to be certain places where the game is just going to be slow and stally. If you have resistance frenzy, you know Ruel is going to be at a premium. APOC can never kill Barunka? I actually disagree. With Nurse, she could kill Boss Barunka pretty easily. Depending on the rest of the draft, obviously, right? Like, through Empyrean, probably not. Without Empyrean, without defense warfare, it's absolutely doable. And then don't forget, like, you can also just kill everything else around the boss, and the boss can't really anchor things versus an APOC, because an APOC can just heal back. Let's see. Is 250 speed good enough for ML Celine, or do you have to be 270? Depends on your rank and what you're trying to do with the character. I don't even think you have to be 270. I don't even think you have to be 250. It really depends on what your draft is, what your overall strategy and approach is. I think that matters a lot more than your stat line. Without any context on what strategies you're trying to pull off with the character, I don't know. I don't know, right? You're gonna actually have to play the... Guys. I know I'm gonna say something that sounds super insane, guys. When you guys ask me if certain builds are good enough, right? And I give you an answer, whether I say yes, no, or I don't know, right? The real answer is I actually have no fucking clue because I don't know how you play. And if this discussion we've been having for like the last hour isn't evidence enough, the stat line most of the time doesn't really matter. It's your draft, what strategies you put together, and what combination of characters you put around these characters that's really going to determine if your stats are good enough. And the number one way you find that out, you guys aren't going to believe me. I'm going to sound like I belong in an insane asylum by saying this, okay? But I need you guys to trust me, okay? You know that by playing the game. You build your build. Bro, I can't even see. I don't have my glasses on. You go here. You click this button. You click here, and you click the big green button. And once you click the green button, and you pick those characters. You execute on your strategy. You start finding out if your stats are good enough. Like, as much as a lot of times I'm just like, go test it, right? And it sounds like a cop-out answer. That's actually the real answer. Is most of the time, if I tell you something, I actually have no clue if your stat line is good enough or not. I don't know what rank you play in. I don't know what playstyles you have. I don't know what other characters you plan on playing them with. I don't even know what the fuck your artifact is, right? The real answer is I don't know. I can give you my best educated guess based on my experiences of building 400 accounts and playing over 10,000 matches. That it's probably fine, right? But, like, I'm gonna be honest, most motherfuckers in this game are sitting here like, I'm year 5, but, like, I don't play a lot of PvP. Oh, I've never hit champion rank before. Like, if you gave it, like, 2 hours a day, you could probably hit Emperor rank, if not Warlord. Like, most people, you could hit Warlord if you just play 2 hours a day. All you gotta do is play, right? But if, you know, you're like, no, competing's not for me, that's cool too, right? In which case, you're not really building characters for specific things anymore, right? What are you doing then? You are building shit so the numbers look cool and the numbers are big and like, whoa, 100 equipment score average. Then it doesn't matter if the stat line's good enough because you're not really playing these characters, right? It's just like a trophy character. Like, look how big my numbers are, guys. This is definitely going to make up for the fact that I have a small penis. Whoa! Insert I know my account. Yeah, exactly. That's a lot of people. Yeah, you could definitely play this as a waifu collector, but at that point, your stat line don't matter, and you have to be aware of that. 100%. Ask if I should wait for Harsetti and Coin Shop or pick up Ruel or save for next shop change. I would say pick up Ruel, but, how do I say this? The Balance team is aware that Revive Stall is a problem in the metagame that makes it unfun. So, yes, you can pick up Ruel, but it is also likely that the very next season, they just release, like, 7 Extinction characters, and Revive is just no longer playable ever. Is that going to be 100% the case? I have no fucking clue, guys. Right? If I were you in your shoes and you're relatively new and you don't have Ruel, I would pick Ruel up. I think Ruel is spectacular in Guild War, specifically. And even if you're not an RTA player, I think one of the best things to do in Epic 7 is to be a part of a sick-ass community. And you can't be a part of a sick-ass community without Guild War. And if you're going to play in a Guild War, guys, how many times did I use Ruel in Guild War today? 3 times out of 3, right? Every time I could have taken a Ruel, I've taken a Ruel. Because why? She's just such a good fallback character. Like, if some shit goes wrong, your Ruel is going to protect you. Your Ruel is going to be able to hold it down, right? She's just so good there that even if they somehow find a way to eliminate her from being good in RTA, if you're a casual player, I think for Guild Wars, she's fucking fantastic. How many characters do you think you'll need for a good draft? So I have a video on the channel. You're on YouTube, so this is one click away, right? It's called like the beginner PvP guide or something like that. Basically, there's a couple of breakpoints. I would say I would not play RTA until you have, at the very least, 16 characters that are geared. Like, if you have 8 good characters, 8 pretty whatever characters, those 16, plus the 16 borrowed characters you can use until champion rank, that's good enough. For most people, it's going to be 16 characters. You're not playing any more than that. You have to be able to cover most matchups with those 16, and if you're going to step up from that, the next step is about 32 to 36 characters, depending on your playstyle. And then after that is 54. I don't know how I came up with those numbers, but I've built over hundreds of accounts now, and that's generally the correct numbers. I've been in high champ for a while. I feel like my limit is draft skill. That's generally most people's bottleneck. Learning how to draft, learning basic drafting logic, and learning like a couple of good things. You need to know how to set up a win condition. That's generally how it is. Rate my unit. Hashtag I know my account. Dude, Tristan, do you know the I know my account? Do you know who that is, by the way? That guy's banned from here because he was being weird towards female characters. Younger female characters in my chat. He's in your chat. Do you recall a guy who's in your chat and he says he's gonna sue me all the time because I keep slandering him with this shit? Because he was being real weird towards younger characters, and my girlfriend just said, nope, we're not dealing with that, and straight up banned him. 286. Yeah. I think you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, that was the guy who said, I know my account. And he made a bet with me that his account could never hit champ. We fucking did it in 3 hours. I watch his ass like a hawk. Yeah, I guess, like, see, that's why I love her, right? She's like, yeah, we're not dealing with that. I never had to, like, moderate anything he says in my chat ever again after that. Have you got the Luna figure? No, guys. I have very limited shelf space. My captain is all I got. Here, let me zoom it in for you. That's the only one I got. I have 2 separate, Ahoy figurines. Shout out to my boy Frost for that was one of my Christmas presents one of these years. No cunny allowed. You know, funnily enough, I think for the next champions meet, for Uma Musume, I might be running the cunny cartel. I don't know. I'll have to see. We were joking about this earlier, but that might be a reality. Only poos allowed? No. Not even poos is allowed. Poos is too weird with it sometimes. I have the Luna figurine still in the box. Yeah, that's the tough part with, like, figurines. I never really want to unbox any of them, because, like, I hate dust, right? Oh, man. Mayano Top Gun? No, like Rice Shower Cafe +1. I ordered mine and tariffs blocked it. Wait, how does that work? So, it's stuck at a USPS office in, like, well, Korea would go to Long Beach, right? So it's stuck at a USPS office in Long Beach, and you have to pay tax on it? And if you don't pay tax, they just get to keep it, or what? It's been stuck as processing. Can you just choose to pay the tariffs on it and just get it over with? I haven't been charged. It's just in limbo. Yeah, bro, I think a TSA agent might have just taken it home and just gooned on it. It might just be cooked, bro. Cafe Rice Mino. Oh, yeah, guys. Shit, I'm too lazy to fire up the game, but, like, Daily Valk strikes again, man. Here, I'll just show you guys the screenshot here. I managed to pull Halloween Rice Shower just off of a daily, so... Daily Valk strikes again, man! Like, what I'm due, G? Yeah, I got Rice Shower. I was originally gonna just play base form Rice Shower for the CM, but it's looking like I get to actually play the cool Rice Shower for once. Here, I'll post it in the Uma Musume chat. Tariffs have been inconsistent? Bro, tell me about it. All I can say, as somebody who works very closely with factories in China, a lot of factories in China basically jumped ship and started building their supply chain towards Vietnam, Cambodia, even parts of like Sri Lanka. And it's like, bro, you just gotta get around those stupid ass fucking tariffs, man. Is China ever gonna get stopped? Not really, man. These motherfuckers are too resourceful. At the end of the day, right, what really sucks is, like, you, the final consumers of the product, have to pay the tariffs. And, like, this is the thing that's so cap about any kind of war, right? The talking heads in the government always wants to be like, yeah, we're gonna take these motherfuckers to war because we're so powerful. Bro, it's always the young people, like the young guys who have to go to war. They have to sign up to the army. It's always the young guys. It's the everyday consumers. It's the everyday people that eat shit because these guys at the top wants to go to war, man. It's so stupid. It's so fucking... Almost said a kick.com word. It fucking sucks, okay? Holy shit, I hit the e-brakes on that one real quick. Oh my god, bro. I almost said a Discord word there. Shit. Oh god, yeah, because I don't talk about politics and shit on stream often, right? Whoa, that was a good brake tap. I Tokyo drifted out of that word. You're not stopping China without a time machine? Yeah, you have to stop China with a time machine, and if this trade war hit, I would say prior to 2015, I think it would have done a lot of damage, right? Because 2010 to 2020 was a huge period of for China where they hit this like exponential growth and they just went giga sky, right? If you did that and you threw out these tariffs pre-2015, or even if you did that during the first Trump term on 2016, I think it would have done considerably more damage. But China's economy is so well developed now, and tech in many aspects is more ahead compared to the United States. Is the time machine made in China? Yeah, bro, that shit only sends you forward 1 second at a time. Just don't buy, problem solved. Yeah, guys, let's not buy any of our imported what does the United States actually import? No, it's mostly exports, right? Like, well, no, it's you can't buy a lot of stuff then. You can't buy clothes, you can't buy shoes, you can't buy like your bag. Bro, even like your fucking computer parts are manufactured in China, most of it. We import everything, yeah. I was thinking about like rice and soybeans, but that's actually stuff like America exports back to China. Hey, Shinigami, I don't know if you have any experience talking about this, but I know because of the trade war, like a lot of agricultural stuff is stuck in the United States because now China is hitting America with tariffs too. I don't know if you directly deal with any segment of that. Like American soybean farmers, it's because there's a lot of like lower income farmers and stuff that voted for Trump, right? But now it's also the farmers that are just eating shit. You fucking hate to see it, man. If you don't grow it in your backyards from seeds that also grew in your backyard, it's imported at some point. Yeah, I figure you're kind of an authority on the topic. You guys also import a shit ton of coffee from BR. I mean, America's like the biggest importer of like everywhere, everything, right? That's just how it is. Some of the farmers are cooked. We just rent the land now. It's not really our problem. Damn. You know what? That's good. That's good. As long as you guys, like, you personally, like, you're collecting rent, but it just fucking sucks, man. Like, it's trade wars, but it's, like, everyday people. I'm gonna say the most privileged thing I've said in a minute, right? Back in my day, okay, boba was $1. If you get the good shit, it was $3. And then in college, I watched that shit go to $5, and I'm like, you know what, $5, I'm down to put down $5 for a good drink, right? Now that shit is $7 and $9 for one boba. Are you outside of your fucking mind, man? This tariff, this trade war bullshit needs to stop, man. $9 boba, you got me fucked up. You got me fucked up, bro. I still can't believe it. Our cost for equipment we see most of the time American made went up 10 to 25% this year because of tariffs. Yeah. I mean, same here, right? Basically all the companies in China that I work with had to re-expand their supply chain outside of China to Vietnam and Cambodia, get partnerships going on, stuff like that. And then once you get those like channels opened up, it's just business as usual still. Wouldn't be the first time the farmers ate shit. I mean, it's always the people on the bottom that eat shit, right? For the supply side, it's gonna be your farmers that do the soybeans, the corn import and export, and the rice exports. For the consumer side, it's everyday people like us that have to like now pay more for basic things like food, like boba, like Tristan said, right? Industrial equipment. It just fucking turbo sucks. I grew up in a city. Boba didn't even exist yet. I mean, if you grew up on the West Coast, I would say boba has been a thing forever because of Taiwanese immigrants, right? As long as the price of head doesn't go up, I'll manage. Based! Based! Based, man! Look. I haven't had to pay for head, but like $20 is $20, you know? I don't think that's changed for a long fucking time. Too based. That's a good ass take, no cap. Holy shit. China ain't sent my business a damn penny for those tariffs. So far, I had to cover those costs and pass them on. Yeah, same here. Right? Like, we basically, like, we had to squeeze our supplier. So me as a Chinese factory, right? Like, pretend I'm a Chinese factory speaking. We had to squeeze our suppliers. So like the people who make our PCB boards, the people who make our wires, the people who supply us with the molds for the polypropylene, we had to squeeze our entire supply chain down to make sure like when we upprice our clients in America, we're only going up like 10%, 12.5% at most, right? It fucking sucks. And we have to squeeze our downlines. Like, we have to squeeze partners that we've worked with for, like, 15, 20 years. And, like, I don't think anybody's having a good time with this. But shit, man. That take was too based. You know, I'm glad we get to do this. Like, at least every Friday, like, even though I'm not running too much matches and shit, like, I'm glad we're able to sit down and have a good old conversation about getting head for $20. I'm glad that never changes, you know? Last week, we got to talk about, we got to do a bit of a deep dive on the Korean culture, and that shit was crazy. So today, you know, a little bit of deep dive on international, maybe a little bit of American culture. Yeah, and also very indirectly, right? Like, obviously, I touch grass, but, like, you know, if you don't touch grass, this is, like, a very easy way to, like, just very lightly, you know, give the grass a little pat on the head. You touch grass a little bit, right? You get in touch with, at least be in touch with, like, basic things, like how people are doing everywhere else in the world. So I kind of like doing that. Maybe next time we'll open it up to talk about, like I'm curious how, you know, stuff like, I'm actually curious how, like, people from Vietnam and people from Cambodia see the tariffs, and if they think it's just fucking awful now because they got to deal with Chinese people too, or if they're like, oh, this is great, this brought in a lot of new industry, right? That's actually something I'm pretty curious about. Yeah, if it's also something you guys are down to chat about privately as well, like, you can always hit up my DMs and talk to me about it. I used to eat ramen every day because it was cheap, but now it costs over $3.50. This shit is awful. Yeah, like, to be fair, I love making noodles, right? Back in college, I used to just have like packs and packs of ramen in my closet, in my pantry. Now it's just like, bro, I have to spend like $20 on like meat, and I make my own broth, and that broth will last me for like maybe a week. And I'll buy like dried noodles, right? Like pre-made noodles for like $2-3. So like, I mean, like, now it's just like, I guess you just gotta learn how to cook and make your own ramen from scratch, right? But that costs me time. So it's just, it's never easy, man. Like hanging out, you seem like good people. That's what I like too. And I think one thing is like, cause I'm kind of a hard ass sometimes, right? I think in the community, at least in this community, we tend to not have a lot of snowflakes, which I really appreciate. Well, to be fair, if somebody's a snowflake, they would have gotten scared away by getting flamed all the time. Where are you from? So this is a bit of a complicated topic. So I live in California, but I'm Canadian, but I was born in China. So I'm pretty multicultural. What brand do you use? I personally like Shin. You can never go wrong with Shin. Shin, I think, is like the most sold ramen in the world. I like to try things out though. I used to really like Shin Black. Shin Black comes with Korean beef bone broth, by the way. For those of you guys that aren't aware, it's like fucking $3 a pack, but it's good. But now I make my own broth, so I kind of just buy like freshly cut up noodles from like a local producer. I live in a pretty Asian area, so my grocery store just carries fresh noodles. I'm Californese, yeah. I would say I'm Mr. Worldwide, but I've never actually been to Europe before. So I can't really claim that. I've never been to Europe, I've never been to Africa, and I've never been to Antarctica. But I have been to... I don't think I've been to South America either. I've only been to Mexico. The carbonara one is good. There's a lot of Korean noodles. I think... Here's the thing. Korean branded noodles have the best noodles in terms of texture. They're so fucking bouncy. I don't know how they do it. But what I really like is the Taiwanese brands. Taiwanese brands tend to have the best soup. And then if you go for Chinese mainland brand, then I think their main advantage is just that they're pretty fucking cheap. I think mainland Chinese brands tend to have this identity where you buy them cheap and you can buy them in the big bowl. And the big bowl is really easy to cook. I think that's my favorite part about it. My GF likes Bulldog. Bulldog is okay, yeah. I think... I feel like flavor-wise, I like soup noodles a lot more, so I'm not the biggest fan of Bulldog. Do you love banh mi? Yeah, I have a local banh mi place from me that I drive like... I don't know how relatable this is to an actual Vietnamese person, but to my Vietnamese friends who grew up in California, right? Let me tell you guys about my local banh mi place, right? If you didn't know, this is a Vietnamese Subway sandwich, okay? That's the easiest way I could put it. It has things like charbroiled pork and Vietnamese pate. Those are like the main things in it, and pickled vegetables. That place opens at some weird-ass fucking hours. They're open from 6 a.m. till 2:40 p.m. I do not know why, okay? The egg rolls and meatballs are fucking fire. They only take cash. And whenever I go at like 2 p.m., there's some kid in the corner doing his homework. Like, and my friend's like, yeah, that's the place. That place has to be good. I'm like, it is good, bro. That's the one place I go to for banh mi. Like, apparently those are like the telltale signs a Vietnamese place is gonna be legit. It's, they open at weird hours. They only take cash, and there's always some kid doing their homework in a corner. You know the place is gonna slap if there's a kid doing the homework in the corner. It's that, or there's a kid doing his homework and then manning the cash register. That's how you know it gets real crazy. That's low-key true. Yeah, bro. Especially if they only take cash. Like, they might be doing some tax evasion, but like, hey, if the food is fire, who fucking cares? You know, like, that's Uncle Sam's problem. It's not my problem. It's the mark of a hustler, exactly. Less than $1. It's not ramen, it's just noodle. I think you guys can, I think if you were just buying like fresh noodles that at like your local Asian market, right? Like it comes pretty soft. It's actually pretty reasonable in terms of price. Yeah, I tend to do that now and just make my own broth from scratch. Let me see if I have any like food picks for you guys. Maybe I'll like post them in the server or something. I've been making a lot of broth and noodle from scratch. And ooh, okay. I got a couple of pretty good ones here. I'll post it up somewhere. I'll post this in the food chat in my server and I'll show it on stream. I've been cooking some good ass food. No cap. Food, do not click if hungry. Yeah, I've just been buying like pork bones and beef bones, making my own broth, and then making my own noodles. Obviously, because everything's homemade, I'm not gonna skim the fat, bro. The fat has all the flavor. It's super fatty. And the soup, every slurp is very, very rich. Yeah, this is guys, I was trying to get real creative. I was trying to make some Taiwanese styled like beef noodle, but I ended up, I was like, I'm missing a bit of flavor there. I'm missing a little bit of like sour, like acidity in there. I'm missing a bit of like spice. You know what I did? I cut up some kimchi in there. That completed the dish. It was actually so good. So if I ever get a chance, I think when my girlfriend visits me for Christmas, I might set it up to do some cooking streams. We were supposed to do this over the summer and I completely fucking forgot. So for Christmas, I might be down to do some cooking streams. I'll show you guys how I cook ramen. I actually want to make like a 10 levels of making cooking noodles video. I want to go from like just making ramen, like as like a level 1, you know, like you put shit in the cup, right? Making a cup ramen, level 1, level 2, right? You start like putting it in the bowl, adding on some toppings. Level 3, you cook it in a pot, right? Going all the way up to making your own noodles from scratch. You missed the cook's thumb in the beef noodle. Is that a Taiwanese special? I'm not aware. I am just a mainland boy after all. I miss OC food. That's the #1 reason I choose to live in California, even though it's expensive as fuck. Like the food is just too good, man. From Uncle Val to Uncle Roger. Hiya! You know there's so many Asian cook beside Uncle Roger. Come on now, nephew Ash. You know better than that one, huh? Yeah, don't forget, that's how I got my start, man. By doing Asian accent humor and playing a lot of DJ Bazaar. Don't forget, that is how I got my start. I think you need to go to the gym. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm trying to stay lean. I can't afford to leave. Oh shit. That's when it's real bad. If you can't afford to leave. Yeah, man, I think that's why a lot of like California Asians have kind of been doing this migration. I don't know how many people know about this. So the California Asian community has kind of found this like delta of really good, the weather is similar to California, the culture is kind of similar there. It's just the prices are way cheaper by moving to Dallas and Houston. A lot of California Asian kind of hit this massive exodus. The double Soul Weaver days, yeah, bro. We're really going all over the place today. That was the best Uncle Roger impression I've ever heard. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. It's because on a day-to-day basis, keep in mind, I work with a factory in China. I literally work with people who speak like this, and I'm gonna oust myself, right? I always said this, so I don't really think it's like a mask off or anything. I'm pretty racist, right? I'm not like racist in the way where I'm gonna colonize your fucking people. But I am racist in a way because race and different cultures is pretty fucking funny, okay? So you could say in a way where I'm not actually racist, but I do love race humor, right? And because I used to do a lot of business, if I'm talking to an Indian client, my friend, I start saying my friend after every sentence. You must do the needful. Please send the US dollars today, right? And if I'm speaking with a client from Mexico, right? Amigo, ¿qué pasa? Hey, how was that product last time, man? Was it doing you good? I will completely change the way I speak to kind of adapt to them, bro. When I work with like my coworkers in China, yeah, I'll put on a bit of an Asian accent speaking with them. Especially sometimes they ask me to speak English with them to practice. It's all the T's and D's for the Indians, bro. Like it's just how it is, man. My favorite phrase is "please do the needful." Is when they say you have to do something. Please do the needful. Like that is the best thing I've ever heard. That shit lives in my head rent free. Sometimes I giggle to myself waking up in the middle of the night. Please, my friend, do the needful. I love that. I hate do the needful. Wait, really? I see it so much in my admin chat. It's my favorite line, bro. Like, out of all the stupid accent shit I like to do, that's probably my favorite one. Because you know exactly what they're talking about, but you're just like, it's so wrong, but it's so right. How are you so good at it? I do it for work. I did this for years before I was streaming. Yeah, and let's just say, man, like, I'm good friends with Divine. Hey, bro, there's sometimes I'd be saying shit that I don't say on stream, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, it's funny, it's unique, and I think the cool thing about it is it represents different cultures. And, like, yeah, you can't, like, be fucked up towards different people, but, like, you have to address that the different unique cultures is what brings people not so much together, but like it brings up different interesting topics that makes each culture unique, and there's so many things to appreciate about that. Now one of the ones I wish I had. Oh, I mean I've done this one before, but my first day of college, right? I walk in and my professor's this like Russian lady. Hello, class. My name Professor Umanskaya. I will be teaching you this semester in microeconomics. Bro, I was trying so hard to hold it for that hour-long lecture, man. That was the longest hour of my life trying not to laugh in lecture. There's so many, like, I wish I could learn. Like, I wish I could learn the Jamaican accent. Like, I wish I could learn a bit of the patois. Like, that shit sounds so funny. That's one I really wish I could learn. And I wish I've actually gone to Europe a little bit and learned like a bit of a British accent. Australian accent's also pretty funny, you know. But obviously you have like the standard. Oh, it's a lovely cheese day, ain't it, governor? Like you know you have the bullshit, right? The low hanging fruits. I had a math teacher like that. Holy shit, the accent was thick. There's some accent I'm really like good at listening to. And there's some where I'm like, please, I need some subtitles. This is like watching anime. I don't know if Twitch can see this, but do the needful is just a broken do what is necessary. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, right? I think India has one of their official languages in English, right? Like, Indians are really good at English. They just have an accent and they have their regional specific wording, right? It's the exact same thing as Singapore. Singapore has also one of the best accents. If you guys ever watch one of the Singaporean streamers, Facepump is a very good example. There's a couple of good Singaporean, Malaysian, and Indonesian streamers on for E7 on Twitch. Bro, their accent's so good, man. AB is another pretty good example, but I don't think they say the more like funny things. Like every time they say something and they go like 3803 is safe law is like it's like a spin-off of that, right? I remember watching a Singaporean clip of someone like, "Ah yeah, auntie la, that's not how you drive la," right? It's like you're speaking Chinese but with English words. It's crazy. That's another really good one. Singaporean accent, super funny. Watch a Joe Coy's comedy special. He explains how to tell all the Asians apart. I gotta look that up. I know what I'm doing afterwards. It's a Singlish classic. I love the different accents, man. The Canadians aren't safe either, because I'm from Canada. A lot of people think, like, the Canadian thing is to be like, oh, what, a boot? A boot? It's not a boot. It's about. It's something with the way Canadians say the word out, right? In America, it's out. This is not even, like, a Canada thing. Up north, right? Like, where Minnesota is. Minnesota, I notice, have a lot of people who say it the Canadian way, which is about, right? What are you talking about? Oh, get out of here, bro. Right? It's not a boot, it's about. It's very, like, it's a very bouncy sound, right? Vietnamese is very hard to nail. You either overcommit and you overdo it, or you don't do it enough. Vietnamese is very funny, but it's really hard to do. You never seen Joe Coy? No, I think my accent knowledge came from... God, I'm doxing my age now, man. My accent humor comes from a slightly, like, older era of comedians, like Russell Peters. And then more recently would be like Jimmy O Yang. You know, if it's north or south, I am told Southern Vietnamese accent is very, like... is very thick. Southern is where it gets like, you have no idea what's going on. That's what I remember. Like, Southern Vietnamese is when it gets crazy. Yeah, Jimmy's funny too. I mean, like, that's the cool thing about different cultures, right? It's like, there's a lot of cultural difference. Like the, guess how much? That whole arc where his mom is like, gets some shit off a deal, and she says, oh, guess how much? Like, bro, if you are Asian with an Asian mother, you've done that, you played that fucking minigame before. That was so relatable. That was like, that's peak comedy, right? Okay, yeah, good luck cooking that one.
Tell me something funny in Vietnamese about Bao Cai. Even mix northern and southern Vietnamese into it.
Oh, he's going at it, bro. He's fucking trying. I don't know if it works. I see the word Saigon in there. Shit, man. Oh, alright. Alright, anyway, okay. I think I have to go make dinner right about now. I gotta get off and then work on some of the poster. There's gonna be a poster incoming. Tristan, yeah, I think we gotta make like a home page for this event and have everything linked. Maybe it's just like a Discord channel or something like that in your server. I don't even know if Tristan's still here. But I'll probably work on that next. But that being said, that's all the content I have for you guys today. You know, last week we talked about some fun stuff. Today was a good bit of yapping. I'm glad we're having a good time. So I really appreciate you guys hanging out and keeping me company and talking about stupid bullshit like this. This is a lot of fun. But that is all the content I have for you today. I'll send over everything to Sue. So ask him when he's planning on running his tournament, guys, and then ask him what's the best way to join in. I think he's streaming on YouTube as well, so make sure to join him there. And then, yeah, go ask him what's going on. He's playing some CZ in today. You seem like a Vietnamese person. Your voice is really... Oh, no, my big boy. That's so flattering. I cannot do it. Shit. Sorry, that's my best attempt on a dime, okay? The Vietnamese accent is really hard to pivot into. It's the best I got for you, bro. Take it easy, have a great one, have a good weekend, guys, and stay safe wherever you are, okay? Take care of yourselves. We'll catch you next week. All right, see ya.